Alright then. Welcome on back to some more Wardens of the Wild. I have fixed the audio issues. So it shouldn't.
Hooray!
Yeah, it should pick you guys up this time, right? But yeah. So last we had left off. You made your way deeper in to the cave, following the map. One of the shadow people left you. Arriving there, you found what seemed to be a shadow wyvern creature. Trying to sneak up upon it, you triggered one of its very illustrious traps and woke it up and started a combat. And yeah, we try a new thing, and we'll mess around a little bit more and see how well that goes. But yeah. And you guys were able to defeat it in like 2 rounds. So yeah.
We also had a scare of also it nearly dropping all of us in a turn.
Yeah.
Anyway, potentially could have killed Silas in an instant.
In an instant. Yeah. I don't think it would.
I want to point.
No, it would have. We did the math. You rolled very low. If you rolled any higher, it would have killed him. So you forget how little HP he has.
Dead or like just dropped.
Dead. No, yeah,
instant death.
No,
Cobard.
You already dropped him to 0.
Hold on. Cobard. In D&D, if you double a person's HP maximum, it is instant death.
Yeah.
The character is dead.
Yeah.
Silas is a wizard.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Not for a wizard. Not at level 6.
Yeah, not for
sorcerer. You keep throwing shit at us like we're a higher level. We are level 6. My max HP is 30
Yeah.
In
fairness, if it rolled well, it would have outright one-shot Leon too. Like it wouldn't have killed, but it would have dropped me.
I'll do you one better. I did the math. If you had rolled 11 higher, Silas would have been insta-killed.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you had rolled 11 higher, Silas would have been insta-killed.
We had done the math like briefly after session. Yeah, it was like, oh. That's kind of why I had said the feedback I did before session of like, yeah, the breath weapon, I'm interested to see it a little bit more, see how it plays out, but the breath weapon, or like if a monster specifically has big recharge move, no, that needs to be locked to the recharge move's turn. Because like 7 or 8 chances a turn to get it, it might as well not be recharge, and they just have it every single turn, because that's basically what it is. But we discussed that before, and that's other stuff. Yeah, we can tweak it and see how it works, because I mean I'd be curious to see it because it has its ups and downs. But yeah, I think we did that, and I think the only other thing is we did find the artifact gem we were meant to find in the cavern of this beast, and we are now resuming to carve it. Yeah, Leon's willing to take a gander at the body.
No. I will as well, because I'm the resident int main with...
I believe this was Arcana. Oh, the artifact. Yeah, I mean, I've got the int, and Leon's not... I mean, he's smarter, but he's still got his personality, so...
I cast Identify on that last round, and you said we'd resolve it this one.
Fair. I'll still do the int check, though, to see if Leon can peaceball it, but, yeah.
Yeah, you want to kind of decide to tell you what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. He had cast it, it's just we had waited to resolve it till this time. I forgot that, I didn't know that. Also, for those of us on the map and just wandering, don't step here. Because there is a trap there.
Yeah, I'm also 20 feet in the air.
Fair, I know the 2 people in there can fly. I'm just saying, in case we're on this map and people start just wandering, don't move there.
I am near death and guarding Amaris from whatever fucking bullshit comes out of this cave next.
We check the inside. It's good.
Chat, or like just want to listen to Silas, or how you want me to do?
I mean,
just post it in chat because Silas is going to tell everybody, and I can't imagine Leon would keep it a secret.
I mean, I probably don't know all the details that you figure out with the spell, but I can probably guesswork some of it just by looking at it.
Ooh.
Wailing Mosaic of Wardens. Type Shield. Rarity Artifact. Primary effect citywide protection area. Price. Armor type Shield. Armor class +5. Damage type none. Range Aura 1 mile radius. Weight 50 pounds. Properties requires attunement. A breathtaking masterpiece, the Wailing Mosaic of Wardens stands as an obsidian monolith, its surface of a tapestry flowing through mosaic patterns that shift and change with the life of their own. Each tile a different hue ranging from deep azure to molten gold, interlocking seam endlessly, forming intricate patterns that defy logic, order, yet enforce a sense of whimsical harmony. The shield emits a serene glow, a light reminiscent of the distant galaxies dancing across the endless sea. Its form is large and imposing, yet ethereal, levitating gently in the air. Whispering soft lullabies carried by celestial winds. Usage creates an impenetrable barrier around a city within a 10-mile radius, granting a +3 on all saving throws to residents and reducing incoming siege damage by 50%. This barrier can dispel hostile magic up to 8th level automatically once per hour. Yeah, okay. I can see the artifact quality in that.
Oh, it is badass.
It's city health and passive health insurance.
Are we technically residents?
Well, I don't think it's active right now.
I meant, well, when we go back and it's active, we're gonna be residents.
I'm not sure. I mean,
If it deems us worthy, I swear, if Padwell doesn't include us, I'm gonna kill him.
Ancient magic.
Not quite how it works. In D&D, that would essentially apply to anybody within the barrier who is either a member of or allied with the city.
So technically, if we do enough good deeds, but we'd have to get there.
Well, glad to know what that does, Silas. Thank you.
We've found this before finding it, and Leon will kind of hold out a sack of all of the amethysts that we found.
All that's left currently is to harvest from the beast.
So you can either keep the artifact or you can return it back to the vault, and I guess that's up to you guys.
I would like to return it.
So realistically, all it does, as like if we kept it, it's just a shield with +5.
Yep.
So it's technically a +3 shield.
And out of all of us. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze.
It's all good.
Okay, bless you.
Out of all of us, I do believe the only person who can actually wield the damn thing is you, Leon.
Yeah, and I strictly made a Leon no shield policy, kind of because I wanted to be different from.
No shield. I wanted to be different.
Well, I mean, let's see. Stitch uses a sword and board. Gizmo uses sword and board. Istara uses hammer and board.
I want that as a T-shirt now. Sword and board.
I mean, technically, while it was very short-lived, Rosa and Ezekiel both use sword and board. So that's like, yeah, it's like, okay, I've had enough. I need to do something different.
You know what's funny is if we were to change places, I'd have to do the opposite because I have never once played a marshal who used a shield.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice.
Did we get a bunch of amethysts?
We did. I've got it noted down.
Do you want to add it to the gems I already have?
These ones have special prices to them.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I noted it specifically because they're like high quality amethysts because these are like pure to the vein kind of thing.
Ooh.
Because the amethysts, we've got 6 normal amethysts, each are worth 75 gold, so little chunk there. And then violet and alexandrites, which are we have 3 of those, and they are each worth 150 gold. They change colors when they're in light.
Let's go ahead and carve this beast. There might be potentially something useful we can maybe fashion from.
I believe you said just flat D20, Crowbird?
Yep, flat D20.
Okay.
Who has good luck today? Because it's not me.
Me and Avik did a coin flip. He chose heads, and we got tails. So
Okay.
I shall go ahead and roll it.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was doing a math problem. Not 20.
Natural 20. And 2 13s and a 20.
Okay.
what's that, like an average of like 17?
Hold on.
2 Seregios Impalers.
Regios.
And the Seregios Dissenter. Okay. I shall copyeth into my notes. To notes with you! Where's me monster loot? There's me
The
monster
Impaler
loot.
can be put into either armor or weapons, and the Dissenter can only be put into a weapon.
It's actually 15.3, but close.
For the money amount, or
What?
you had said it was close to 15.3, huh?
Oh no! Penn said the average of those rolls was 17, and I had to prove him wrong.
Okay. I was like, what? What was that back to?
Sorry, it's 15.3.
Or giraffe random math.
Okay, I got called away 2 seconds ago to go give somebody the answer to the volume of a sphere. That's why I wasn't talking.
It's okay.
Rude. I had to make a tutoring video for them.
Okay.
Well,
How these are going to work is that if you wish to augment either an armor or weapon with these items, they have to be non-magical. They cannot be like an already magical item.
A pre-existing magic item. Yeah. Well, damn, because that
Yes, I know. You
that
were probably
takes
thinking, like, just stacking this.
No, I will be honest. I was not gonna do it for the Tesla axe. I was actually gonna try to upgrade my lunar one because it's been falling behind, and I want it to do better because
That's fine.
it-
but, like,
it's a glow stick. That's it.
Yeah. Like it's that way. Like you can't just like keep stacking shit. But yeah.
I mean, no, I get it. Because he raises hand guilty. Yeah, it's because of people like me.
I got a
Don't sell yourself short. My AC is also a contributing factor.
That Sergios Center is the one that has the critical draw thing. So I don't want that anywhere near either of your magical shit. So yeah.
I mean, because you told me what that did, valid. I won't even fault you for that because
what does that do?
yeah. Turn 1 is we had a little bit spoiled. Turn 1 of combat. If you land a 17 or up, it's an auto crit.
Can I put that on one of my things?
Well, the problem is it has to be a new thing.
I know, I gotta whip.
That's because that's what Coburt's confirming.
I
mean, if you're really wanting it, but the thing is, you use Eldritch Blast a lot, so how often are you melee attacking?
Fair.
Because that's the thing. Because that's the only thing I'm gonna say for these. I guess as a side question, Cobert, because it was offered the last time we fought a Monster Hunter baddie. Are these allowed to be made into specialty Monster Hunter weapons? Because I know, like last time with Toby, you had said like you could choose to make instead of the armor, you could choose to make like turn it into a weapon from like Monster Hunter.
Yeah. You wanna, like,
Is that a
switch axe or something? Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, what weapon could be in theory use? Because it's like dual blades is pretty obvious, but I imagine there's nothing for that because that's just dual wielding. Unless there is something for that. I wouldn't mind Demon Flurry. I'd tempt that. But I mean, no, I know. It would just be like a specialty base. Yeah.
This is basically like 2 short swords that just kind of look cool. But yeah.
I mean, Sregius stuff does look hot. We've got 2 impalers and that. No, yeah, that's fine. That just means like we could have some exotic shit like a switch axe or a charge blade.
Yeah. But
how would the charge blade do? Would a charge blade do anything because of the big ass shield? Like maybe it's just raw +3 shield. Because that is it's a fucking like tower shield that they do use. I imagine that would at least do something, like maybe just minute.
I don't know. I'll have to.
Well, we can think on it.
I'm trying to like change roughly.
No, I know. I just was figuring for that, but yeah. Leon will just kind of look. So these 2 talons can be used for either a piece of armor or a piece of weaponry. And this, as like Leon holds like a beautiful crest piece of the beast's like chest. This is only usable for a weapon, given its material. So I don't know how we potentially wish to divvy this up, but I'll go ahead and put it in a bag for now, and we can discuss that when we are not bleeding to death.
I agree with this sentiment.
Yeah, the Impalers basically give you Thorn armor.
Yeah, if we do an armor thing.
Yeah,
Was that one attunement, or was it just like put this on armor, bam, it's now Thorn armor?
basically, yeah, it just put that on there and.
Ooh, okay. That ain't bad. Technically, well, actually, well, no, it's not. Yeah. What would it do for? Yeah.
They would lose a D4 every start of their turn.
Yeah, it mimics the it would mimic the weapon of wounding thing.
Yeah.
Though, does that one get a save? Like, is it just when you hit them, they are okay? So it's like the weapon of wounding.
It's a DC 12 con save.
Oh, it's weaker then. Ew.
Yeah, it's like at this point in time, probably the DC 12 really isn't that big of an issue, really.
No, it's unless it was for like that venom blade we traded off early on from the one thing. Yeah, like that one made an exception because it's like, oh, unblockable poisoned. But yeah, I mean, more than likely that's more looking like armor. Albeit, how much of us don't at this point have magic armor? Because I don't think Silas can use that.
Use what?
The Impaler thing. If you put it on armor, you basically get like a Thorns effect on your armor of every natural-based melee or natural-based attack that you take in melee. Opponents automatically take a D4 piercing every time they hit you.
So I can wear any light armor, but the only way light armor is worth it for me is it has to be a light armor that has an unrestricted dex bonus of 13 or greater.
Yeah. Now, we could like make studded leather, like we could make this into studded and then enchant it for like +1, yeah. Because if we could do that, then we could make this potentially semi worth it for Silas. I mean, if not, we can either A, sell the material because it'll probably sell for a chunk, or try to like merge the two to make a better quality thing, if Cobart allows that.
I say sell it because just for me, just finding like some raw +3 light armor would be better.
Fair.
Wait, are we talking about the artifact?
No. It's the.
Oh my god! I was like, we're not keeping that.
Who would want the material stuff? Because the impalers can be made into like a weaker weapon of wounding, and then the dissenter can make a very special melee weapon that has on turn 1 only of combat crits on a 17 or higher.
Hey, wait, that armor, if we had it made into armor, wouldn't be metal. That means Amaris could wear it.
Yeah,
I have a 20 AC right now. I'm good.
Yeah, we did get her like the fire beetle hide.
Oh, that's true.
No,
we
that's
did.
from my shield. That's from my shield.
Ah.
Yeah,
what armor are you rocking right now?
The fire beetle, but I have a iron oak shield that is only for druids.
Yeah.
Iron leaf oaken shield.
How much AC does the fire beetle give you, or what? Like, what is it? Is it like a breastplate?
Yeah, it's just breastplate.
Okay.
So that should be 15 + 2, I think.
No, that would be half plate. Breastplate is 14 + 2, but you don't get stealth disadvantage.
Oh, right.
It's the medium armor that everybody wants.
She's usually always flying.
She can't.
Yeah.
And typically, if she's getting hit, it's via explosion or range.
Yeah.
It really benefit her.
The only 3 who really get melee struck is us 3, and us 3 are either people you don't want to be in melee with because we will punish you, or our AC is high enough that it doesn't matter.
In all honesty, most of this party is the vibe of let's not get hit except Leon. Because all of you are casters. The only one that half makes up for it is partially Silas and a little bit with Amaris being a druid.
I actually do it is one spell, and it can be screwed over. But when it hits fucking hard.
Man,
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what spell isn't that though?
Well, here's the thing. When
I can
you-
answer that.
when
I
you-
don't want to say it because it's sad.
when
I will
your
take
when your
back.
basis of comparison though is like 6 level spells, and your minimum damage is 50 force damage if it hits.
Yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
Blade ain't that impressive.
I mean, yeah, but a fighter with it gets really nasty. But anyway, okay, Cassandra. I mean, I don't think the armor would do, or that little enhancement would do much for you because you tend to be flying too. So, I guess the impalers. How much? I guess we gotta get that appraised. So, because Leon knows how to make shit, he doesn't really know like the price crap of it. So, yeah. I will probably be looking to trying to make that dissenter into a weapon because interesting. But yeah,
All right, let's head on back. Are you all feeling well enough to travel back, or do we want to patch up our wounds a bit?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'll be fine after a long rest. Let's start our way back.
All right. Let me price out how much those gems are. So
It's just me. This party does not have good luck with caves, do we?
No, we don't.
Leon kind of like looks up for a second as we're walking.
technically, you're not wrong. No,
I've only been in 2 with you guys, and we've almost died both times.
there was one time there was a creature dug under a house, and we almost had to worry about our prime member, given he ran off ahead and tried to deal with it while we were planning. I mean, you technically could count the keep as a cave, given what the spiders were doing with it, and that
Wait,
kind of
what-
collapsed on us.
Sorry if I remember. You're talking about opposite. Sorry. If I remember correctly, you're talking about that guy opposite Leroy, right?
No, I was talking about Grundis.
Jenkins.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a guy named Leroy whose first name was Jenkins.
Okay, good.
No.
That's what I thought. Some of you heard the Leroy Jenkins.
You technically could count the keep that's top 4 caved in. That technically was a cave. And that almost could have killed all of us.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not necessarily wrong.
Note yourself. If possible, do not fight in the caves.
Yeah, we have really bad luck with caves.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some demolition charges. We're gonna start by sealing caves.
I mean, the first thing that happened whenever I met these guys was we went out on an adventure, and well, it was a giant.
Oh yeah,
giant
Toby.
fucking squirrel.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
the
that also
Toby.
was pretty bad for most of us.
Yeah, no, it fucked me up.
And then there's the fact
extremely.
that you guys said something about recently when you went out to, did you go into any caves recently when I wasn't around?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah,
Those
the
are
fucking
caves.
centaur
Right,
scorpion
that
things.
the scorpion that you had reported with that. Right. So yeah, no, I think you're onto something.
Here's what I don't know. What the fuck happened to the geology of this continent that there's so many goddamn caves for no friggin' reason?
I mean,
Hey, we
Uh,
put in
I-
the dragons there though. That was a cave.
Wolf. Oh no, Wolf. Sorry, Silas. I can actually tell you that elementals.
I just assumed those Earth dragons.
Well, I have
That too.
I now know what I need to do. I have an entire plane to go genocide.
Good luck with
What?
that. Them being able to wish you out of existence, supposedly.
That's
that-
the djinn, not elementals.
They are part of it, buddy.
And he taps you on the back. Fun fact, D&D, Jinn are elementals.
Are
yeah.
they?
Yes,
They are.
that's where they predate. There's a Jinn for each type of elemental because
Where do you
that
think
is
Genasi
specifically
came from?
that's
Okay, so
specifically what
hold on.
Genasi are from, and an elemental warlock.
We have to specify here. All djinn are elementals. Not all elementals are
So those are
djinn.
Jinn. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't implying that. I'm just saying good luck with that because they do count.
Yeah. So fair warning for When you averagely play D&D, if you say elemental, you're not referring to the Jinn type.
No, yeah. It's like there are elementals that don't abide the normal rules, and
Yeah.
good luck with that. If you were saying that in like Critical Role shit, yeah, you have to go kill a primordial titan. Good luck, bud. Thumbs up. Good luck killing Gaia, or the equivalent of it. But anyway,
But you just have to play a Sun Soul monk and die like 50 times and come back.
Sounds alright.
I mean, given that class is more accurately as Vegeta, yeah, that's technically correct. Yeah.
Anyway.
That's just our marching conversation while we're on our way back to the town.
Yeah.
Alright. Are you alright back at Moon Blue?
Oh, hey, we just canonized another anime series into this world.
What?
DBZ.
Because that was our conversation on the way back. Everybody knows what Dragon Ball Z is.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if great fighters that push beyond their limits. Yeah.
A lot of screaming.
I mean, technically, that could literally just be seen as the ASMR race in a nutshell. I've literally flavored 2 ASMR after fucking DBZ. Anyways.
Right, so
Leon kind of just like carrying this thing. Where are we taking this?
Mayor's
Either the
house.
museum or to Mr. Cadwell.
probably a good thing to meet this individual for myself, so I'd recommend there. As I'll just kind of look at it, look back to everyone else. Lead the way.
I might as well start walking.
Going on a trip.
Not in our favorite rocket ship.
Sadly.
We're not zooming through the sky.
You're not little Einsteins.
But we do have 2 Einsteins.
Do have to, yeah.
Okay, so where are you guys heading to?
Cadwell.
Zingers. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, I can't remember what the fuck his name was.
Cadwell.
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 Mr. Cadwell.
Mr. Cadwell.
That's what I've been calling him the whole time.
Well, then, to the accuracy be damned, we do not know, and we do not have the VOD to confirm it, so... Cadwell is!
No, that's really what his name was.
I'm just messing with you. It's like,
Okay. I promise.
no, I know. It's like, well, damn, we can't... we have no evidence, so I guess so!
No, I think we have evidence of that one. That was 2 sessions ago.
Maybe.
Oh, no, yeah, because it worked. The other ones worked. Because I checked.
Fair.
Alright, so enter into Mayor Cadwell's home. Good, you've returned. Do you have any luck in your mission?
Yep.
I believe this is what you were hoping for us to retrieve. By the way, a pleasure. I am a companion of this group. I was out and about taking care of other problems.
As Liam will kind of hold out the shield and just it floating in his hand.
Go, just gonna grab it. Yes. With this, small little town will once again be safe from the horrors that go on outside.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yes, we also took care of, at least from the individuals we encountered, we took care of everyone that was seemingly involved. Both the corrupt priest and the shadow men, with also the wyvern itself that was seemingly
Oh,
orchestrated.
and one of your guards sang like a canary. He knew everything.
Right,
Oh.
you did mention that earlier.
Did the gods
today.
bring you the inside man? I did ask them to.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so.
Yes, we took care of that.
Okay. He sang like a canary, so any question you ask him, he thinks he's not telling you anything, but he's really telling you everything.
They might have also just because I'm pretty sure I was senseless.
I don't know.
With a little help from you as well.
He he said that, like, I don't know, you'll never really catch me, copper, or whatever he said.
The irony. But, pleasure to meet you. My name is Leon Cross.
Well, I mean, it is good to meet you. I do have. I mean, I was honestly just expecting to pay the 4 of them, so I really honestly
That is-
collected the gold for the 4
That
of
is-
them.
That is plenty fine, sir. You need not worry for paying me. I joined after your agreement. I would not wish to change it afterwards.
Right, well, anyway, he'll take out a chest and place it on the table.
Leon will just look to the group. Well, don't be shy. You've earned your reward of it.
Inside,
Moore's not skipping a beat.
300 platinum. So that should be 750 each for the 4 of you. So feel free to split it up however you like.
I mean, in honesty, all of you, in fairness, did end up taking quite a beating from the Wyvern, so I wouldn't ask of any of the money anyways.
Just split it all equally.
Okay.
Sandra will give Leon 250. Here's at least a little bit.
Are you
No.
sure?
Stuff, yeah. I have most of the stuff I need for myself, so it'd mostly just be the pleasantries for the money, so you
If you're sure. It's already in platinum, so 250. That'd be
It's 750.
250
Well,
gold.
he's giving me 20 or 250, so it'd be 25
50 gold.
platinum.
Yeah.
So I'm not that amount. Cool. I'll just put it in chat for each of you.
Also, seems like
So we
yeah,
have a record.
seems like
Yeah,
you're probably
no, I mean general.
you're probably gonna need to be buying a lot more gear stuff, seeing how you're on the front end. Things break eventually. So
You would be surprised at the upkeep costs of much things. It's partially the reason I learned how to craft, to keep maintenance of that.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now we've got that in chat.
Yeah, it's basically 3,000 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. Right then.
Whatever you guys will split it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 750 each, right?
Yeah, 750 each, and it sounds like Cassandra has given Leon 25 of the platinum for participation.
Yeah. Giving you a third.
Which that makes this a 7. Makes this 17. I need to. My good mayor, do you happen to have a bank in town? Because I need to exchange some gold that I have.
We don't have a bank, but you could probably have it exchanged in marketplaces.
Would any of them happen to have 120 platinum on hand?
I doubt any of them
Potentially.
have that much on hand.
We are in a bit of a smaller city.
Fair
might be-
enough.
That might be more of like visiting back to at home, or possibly the I can't think of the race. Every time I forget it. The one place where we had gotten a lot of our stronger magic items, they were pretty well established.
Oh, that's true. But I think we already passed them, didn't we?
True, but it depends
Yeah.
on where we are going and the current prerogative.
I mean, I already gave you like 300 platinum. Is that not like enough? Or...
He's just talking of conversion for weight for travel.
I guess that's fair.
Mind carrying the gold.
I am. He pulls out a coin purse and it's like a coin purse that's the size of like an entire book satchel. This is 1,174 gold pieces that, if it weren't for my bag of holding, would be very annoying to carry around. And he puts it back in.
Yeah.
Cassandra will be like, I'll give you 120 of my platinum for your gold pieces. I don't mind carrying around gold pieces.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't mind either. But...
No. We could just wait till we get back to the guild.
I mean,
Alright.
like 94 more platinum. I guess I can. Maybe
Oh no! Don't worry. He's just complaining a lot. I'm really sorry. He likes to complain.
I was just seeing if there was a bank in this town. You never know where you're going to find a treasury.
Yeah, it's plenty fine. It's just things we have to deal with because of traveling. Well, Sir Mayor, unless there is anything else you would have need of our assistance with.
Oh, no. Like, that's honestly all I can honestly ask it for. I'll make sure this gets placed back in its proper position and make sure it's a bit more properly guarded this time around. But, yep, you've been paid. You're more than free to come by anytime you like. If you need, like, place to stay or whatever, just let me know. I'll happily set you up.
Well, it is 10 at night, so shall we indulge you for a night at the tavern again? Also, so that I can stop internal hemorrhaging.
We're not gonna make him pay for that again, okay? At least let's figure.
Yeah, Silas, you drink too much.
Like you did last time.
No.
No, I don't think I
Right.
No. Most of my blood is not actually in me right now. I don't think I should intake alcohol.
Probably not.
I'm supposed to just.
Right, sure, I can have rooms compensated for. That's fine. That's not that big of an issue.
Very well.
Anything you'd like to know about our fair town?
If you do not mind my presumptions or curiosity of such a thing, I assume that artifact has some type of story given the radius of protection it provides for the people. If not known, or it's just something that's been passed down to the village, that's plenty fine, and not wanting to share
Yeah,
that is plenty fine as well.
from what we know about this artifact, it's some sort of fashion, like eons, sort of conclave astral deities.
Curious.
BRB.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The more you know. I don't believe I have too much to ask. Albeit, I think it's mainly just not wanting to looking to everyone else like we're bandaged up and banged up. Just like I think more just I don't think I have much else to ask. Anyone else, or are we wanting to go ahead and head to said tavern for resting purposes?
I kind of want to sleep.
Understandable.
Alright, well, get some rest. Feel free to enjoy town for as long as you like. You're more than welcome.
Of course. Well then, let's go ahead and on to that then.
Yay!
Leon kind of just thinking.
Shuffling.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can head to the tavern and rest for the night, so we do not feel like crippling death.
I feel like half crippling death. Because I have half of my health.
Such a bad joke can be made.
But you're on the board.
Oh, we're on. Jax is still there, though.
For those not here.
Me?
What?
Viola's not there either.
Oh, yeah, you got the Viola on there. So sorry.
I mean, in fairness, Viola wasn't here last time.
How could I forget Bestie?
Oh,
On Mars's lap.
Once again, from out of screen. Okay, now that we're all rested, and then just out of nowhere, just like the face hugger, like out of screen, jumping, attaching to Amaris.
Yeah, that's what our whole friendship is. Viola, can you get off my face?
huh?
Can you get off my face?
I'm on your lap. What are you on about?
Okay, well, like your tail's kind of in my face.
Maybe get a little bite.
What?
Nothing.
Well, alright then.
Never a dull moment.
Feels nice to be able to have
I am
not
back.
a constant worry of that again.
All good. We are at the tavern.
So should we have some food?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, Leon's probably pretty hungry.
Sandra will walk on over to the barkeeper. Apologize for last time. So don't worry, probably not gonna have much to drink this time. We kind of
I don't want anything to talk.
Just got a bad foot. Could we have a hearty meal? And we just look over. Leon, would you like something light to drink, or?
I think I'm fine on drinks tonight. I prefer staying sober for now.
Alright, and then just some water, probably be best. So hearty meal and some water.
Alright, what sort of hearty meal would you like then?
Runs over quick. So what kind of meal would you guys like? I know they got a really good roasted hog here.
That sounds good.
Yeah, this?
Oh.
Sounds good to me.
And she's like trying to get Viola's tail, like, to stay out of her face.
Okay, do you still have that?
It's
like
just
those
waving
doors.
back.
I was gonna say it's like those door
Lagging.
stopper. I was gonna say it's those door stoppers that like you try to get bend it one way out of the way and just. Dong.
Dong.
I was just saying, like, yeah, no, it's just wagging slightly because she's happy.
If you have roasted hog again, that would be great. Just some roasted hog for each of us, and obviously some vegetables as well.
Alright, I'll bring it right to you in a moment.
Thank you very much.
Go back into the kitchen.
But I'm gonna try not to fall asleep at the table this time.
Viola, can you, like, keep your tail still?
No, I like it here.
Let's see.
It's the best seat in the house.
Okay, I get that, but the thing whacked every 5 seconds.
Fine, I'll move it. Oh.
Thank you.
It just kind of like it slows down and wraps itself around your waist instead.
She doesn't care.
So is your tail prehensile?
What do you mean?
Like you can
Like a monkey's.
Actually,
I-
yes, it is.
Yeah, I can
For
control it.
cowards, yes, it is.
I'm kind of jealous. Wish my tail could do that. Mine's kind of just fluffy.
That's
But
adorable.
you and Fluffy.
Not to self try to make tail fluffy.
Hmm. I don't know if you could do that.
There's probably a magic for it.
I mean,
I mean, I have this potion thing that can make me grow hair.
I mean, could I like half wild shape, do my thing, and get a fluffy tail? Does that count?
No.
Is that a thing?
I don't think you could do.
Hmm.
I don't think you could be a half thing unless like you're. Well,
I don't think so, given most things you could would be full-on beasts. It's things of nature.
well, if you do keep your lycanthropy, then yeah, you can get fluffy
Yeah,
bits.
I don't think I want it.
Okay.
understandable.
Right.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
At the mentioning of it, yeah, Leon kind of goes a little quiet and just kind of looks down.
Yep.
Can I-
Awkward.
Man. Leon,
Good.
may I attempt to insight the man?
Yeah, sure.
Reason I say attempt is this is -1. Never. That is.
That's actually pretty decent. You can definitely tell he's feeling regret of what he said and now kind of realizing that he didn't really put thought before jumping, basically.
He just leaped. He didn't look.
Yeah. And you can kind of tell there's a bit of regret in having said that, just because of, I mean, for what the little bits you've heard, it makes some sense, given, he does need strength, but there does seem to be a little, palpable, there is regret of having just said that carelessly. I was going to say, another thing I was thinking of, just because it is a part of your race, Copard, because I didn't get to check before, could I do some type of check to see if it would even affect Cassandra? Because technically Wolfborn are just descended lycanthropy children. They're like shifters. It's just they're the opposite end of the spectrum of, instead of it being more human and can turn into the beast, they're just the beast's descendants.
Would you like to roll for that?
I was gonna say Arcana just to know if would they be affected, or because they are descended from it, would they just kind of be pseudo immune just because it technically is still there, just it's diluted.
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say he subconsciously does a think tack just because he's curious enough to think about it. So I'll minus one of the ones I have. Where is my inventory? Where is it?
It's on your feet.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I
You're
wouldn't have known
welcome.
otherwise. So this gets
At least one of us knows where it is.
that is a 16. I do. I did get the nat 20 in the lycanthropy thing last time.
By it.
Okay.
Just because it's diluted doesn't mean it's not still.
Yeah. Okay.
Curses are weird like that.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
my 5 times removed great grandfather was a lycanthrope.
I mean, yeah, literally.
Technically, even Danthier can technically become vampires in the same vein. So.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Albeit that's also its own thing because that one's not even a curse. D&D logic.
Well, that also tracks with lore in the real world, because lore in the real world, vampire is either a choice,
yeah.
There's no consistency with it.
Mm-hmm.
fact, there's more
So-
consistency with werewolves than there is with vampires.
Yes, actually there is, which is funny. Okay. That's just something Leon will keep to himself for now. It's just kind of something he's trying to think of like elsewise, but his mind kind of keeps circling back to that. Probably for a
The
few
other
minutes,
thing?
honestly.
So I know you had mentioned that was the current objective for one of the house quests and all. What is there any other things we are needing to take care of, or are we now free roaming?
I'm remembering that. Remember that lady that we found, Viola?
Oh wait, the dead one?
That died? Yeah, they were from here.
Oh yeah, we should probably tell them that there's a resident dead.
Yeah, they were a trinket seller.
And they had a person that they confessed was the murderer?
Yeah. I have it in my head, and I think I wrote it down.
Oh, that sounds like something we should inform the guard or potentially the mayor of.
Yeah, we'll let them know tomorrow. It's kind of late.
I would like to sleep first before murder, Mr. Reed Guns.
I want more blood in my body.
I agree.
I don't know if Night's Rest is going to necessarily fix that immediately, but with time.
A lot of water and good red meat will help at least.
I don't know if boar's red meat, is it?
It is
If it's
technically
bloody
red
meat.
Yeah, it is technically.
No, like pig is red meat, technically.
But yeah,
If it's like really
got
bloody meat.
extra food on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you. How much would that be? I mean, I want to make the mayor pay for everything.
For the pork in the water.
Yes.
So if she charges us for water.
Listen, sometimes the water is rare.
No, I know.
The water's like a copper piece.
Alright, and the boar?
It'd be like 5 copper, and then the boar would be 5 silver for everybody
5 silver each or all together?
all together.
I actually don't have a swap. She'll hand over.
I have 5 silver.
I also want to pay back a little bit from yesterday.
Okay.
Cassandra will hand over a gold. And I know the mayor kind of paid for everything, yes, from the other night, but they still apologize. I'll hand over a gold piece.
Wait.
And then we'll immediately start digging into the food.
Oh yeah, giraffe.
Oh, sorry.
Who?
I meant to say, what the fuck? Sorry, what the fuck happened there? Okay. Weird.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's a giraffe?
Well, I mean, they're the things with the long necks. But,
No, I know, with the horns, yeah.
Hey, you can turn into those, can you?
No, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
My
to do.
one time to be tall.
I mean, you are tall.
Not really.
You're taller than me.
But what's up?
Oh, yeah, so I can now have a corporeal constant companion.
Oh,
Pulls out
I'm
the,
jealous.
Here, look. This thing.
I just have a ball of dirt.
Yeah.
Why didn't you ask? I could have just put Find Familiar into your ring.
But I don't
I
like-
gave it away because I can't use it anymore. I like my shield, actually.
I think my thing needs a refresh. Okay.
Right, you had handed that to
Viola.
Cassandra.
Viola, yeah.
Wait, I thought. Oh, right.
No,
I thought
Viola.
Cassandra. I thought
No, it's me.
Cassandra had it.
No,
It's me.
Viola.
Yeah.
It's me.
Okay.
Waha.
Good try trying to remember though, Leanne.
Uh-huh.
Just real quick, how many spells? How much room do you have for spells in that?
You have 5 like slots.
I have 5 that
Yeah.
I can put in there.
Yeah, five spell levels, so it can either be 5 first levels or a 5th level, or you can divvy it between the amounts. So you can have like a second and a third, or 1 second and 3 firsts.
You go.
Yeah, I have 3 seconds and a first. I can burn putting something in there. Do you have anything specific you want?
I mean, I could use anything that you think would be helpful.
You do tend to get hit a lot and not really have a lot of options outside of those cutting words that you seem to both be able to do. So possibly shield might be more useful as an alternative, and
It would be helpful.
a bit more permanence for a bit of time.
Oh.
Yes.
Just like Leon's eyes squint like. Sure.
I'll put a shield in there.
I mean, yeah. Doesn't it need to refresh every morning or something now?
No.
No. They stay in there till used.
Yeah, you literally just if you put the only reason we wait to do it till resting is because then we can just rest and it stays in there until they're used.
Yeah.
They're just there, and it'll act like the person who casted it. So the other nice thing is, like, for example, if he takes a think tac and then puts the spell in there, you can specifically mark down that it's think tac buffed because it'll still have that, and it'll still use his DC. So little stuff or anything you can do like to buff your shit does apply to the spells you store in that, because it just copies what the caster did for it.
Yep.
Anything you can't cast that you'd be of interest?
I mean, shield would be nice, but I mean, still things are more likely gonna hit me. And I tend to avoid conflict as much as possible. It's just things that fly hurt.
Do you concentrate on stuff well?
A lot, yes.
Yeah? You have a lot of stuff you have to concentrate on?
Almost everything I do is concentration.
Never mind.
A lot of the bigger things she's been demonstrating recently have been.
Just to concentrate on. Okay. Never mind.
I will point out for the party, it is weird that Leon is keeping track of this conversation now.
It is.
I assume it's mainly because you're worried about the caster thing with the people.
How many more slots?
You would know even about that. Leon was not that, like, he knows about like first level
4.
spells.
Oh, I could put a Revivify in there, huh?
You can. Just keep in mind you do have to expend a diamond now for that. Because anything that costs a component and like uses
fine.
You do have to expend when doing that.
I think I have 2 or 3 of them. So
Okay, I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I'll take it for an extra hand.
yeah, so that's a
Handy to
that's
have
a
in a
3rd
bag.
level.
Yeah.
That'd be.
So that's 3 slots taken up technically.
So there's
Yeah.
one more 1 left.
Yeah, one more.
So,
Yeah.
So a shield, that, and
Keep in mind you can also put something in there if you
Yeah,
want.
you
just
could
for an
also
extra
throw something in
caster.
there.
No, but I used a lot of my stuff during that last stuff, and I'm still hurt.
So we're gonna take a nap. We're gonna
Okay,
sleep.
hold it.
I want to sleep.
Amaris, let Cassandra talk.
So, look, I can give you a hellish rebuke in there if you want.
I have better things to do with my
She's got a
reaction.
chunk of reactions though, is the thing.
Ah, fair.
And the only reason I was like the shield might be useful is just because it's like it could make the difference and keep her safer around. So she's not constantly having to spam silvery.
I was asking because I was gonna give her a bless and put it in there.
I mean, you
Honestly,
can.
probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'll give you a bless.
That's a word.
Okay.
That's a word. That's
The spell
worth.
pays for itself. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a bless for you.
Okay, so I can do bless,
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 Revivify.
shield, and revivify.
Revivify. Okay.
Because Silas seems to like to almost die a lot.
I am a wizard with an extremely high AC. If they can get through my AC, they could hit me very, very moderately and do a lot of damage.
What's an AC?
Armor. Their armor.
It's what some people that are more martially inclined refer to how generally dodgy or tough one is.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't fully get it myself, but it seems to be more popular with the youth.
I'm younger than him.
That is
I
fair.
think-
He also is someone who deeply studies, so I'm not surprised he's aware of it. In fairness, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of spells are based off that concept, or the older understandings of it, given there is many magics that directly affect that.
Fair.
Oh.
Yes.
Just thinking.
Oh.
Hey, you guys see that weird thumping?
Hmm?
Are you sure that's not just like your tail hitting my body again?
My tail's wrapped around you, and no, it's not that.
Okay. How do you do that? That's kind of cool.
I have full control over my tail. Same way I can do the same with my wings.
That's cool.
So she like arcs her wings back and like hugs you with them.
Okay.
Reverse bat rap.
Yola, I kind of need to breathe.
I'm not. Okay, I can't hug you that tight. Calm down.
Okay. Well, I meant a part of your wing was also like in my face.
My wings aren't that big. That would carry me.
You are in her lap, though.
You are on top of me.
I'm not that tall. I mean, when am I not on top of you?
Right. So we need to address
And we're
what
sleeping?
you discovered.
Sometimes.
Outside of talking with the mayor again and informing of the events, is there anything else?
I don't think so. Let me check my pages that I just write random things on. Morris's bag is like, you know those middle schoolers that like put loose papers, pen, you're one of those people?
God.
That just puts loose work in their bag?
Oh, Jesus.
The pen was one of those people. Had to call you out.
We
I
got- we got to
think
move
that's
that.
it.
Alright.
I have a map and key from something. I don't know what they're from.
Leon just kind of
But-
shrugs.
I don't know. I don't remember what they're from. I have no idea. Maybe the stuff about that helm that, oh my gosh, what was his name? The guy who we got both from. But I didn't want to remember his name.
The guy who we got what from?
The horse! Fastbolt! The new war horse we have?
I don't believe I was present for that.
No, you weren't. But the other horse
Morris
that we
did
have,
druid things.
Ah, I see.
I bought myself a horse.
War
I'm
horse.
not too
He was
surprised.
getting abused!
By a noble from a foreign land.
He was getting abused. He chased him all the way here from, what was it, the west?
Western continent, I think.
Yeah.
She did pay for it though. She didn't steal it or anything.
I
Yeah,
did
no,
pay
it
for
wasn't
it.
stolen.
Well, that's at least good.
I'm not
I did check in, by the way, with Percival. We should still have about a week after tonight. We
Oh,
should still
okay.
have about a week for your commission, and
Well, we do also have to get home.
well, yes, I had
Oh.
come to check with him, considering I had him work on some of my gear to improve it, and it's going to take him a bit longer to investigate the request I gave him. We still have parts of the aboleth we fought, and while they are naturally charged with magic, they eventually will start to spoil. Are we wanting to do anything with these, or should we sell them as well?
I thought we were already doing something with that.
We're doing something with some of the parts. However, we currently are making a sling, which I don't know if either of you want to use it anymore, given you seem to have found a different type of ranged.
I mean, I'll still
Alternative.
take it.
I believe we were making it for a Maris. I have that noted right
What
now.
was it?
The sling that would be able to.
Oh,
you'd be
no, I
able to
could
use
still use
it.
that.
You would be able to use it in case magic, for whatever reason, is prohibited. That was the.
Yeah,
reason
no,
we were
I would.
making it
I
for.
still want that.
All right. We've already got the book, and we couldn't afford the other. The hide of the beast can be made into a cloak, and the eyes can be put into it to enhance it.
What does that do again?
From what I vaguely remember, unfortunately, Percival isn't able to fully describe it without making it, because it's an exotic material. I was able to piece together, it would allow you to swim, it would allow you a means to use the cloak as a weapon, as, like, you could use one of the way it would be fashioned is it would have a bit of, like, drooped tendrils on the side, so you could use part of it to thwack at someone. And I can't remember the third quality. Mind you, I couldn't fully ascertain everything. That's just what I could surmise by how the hide is and what I could guess he could work with it. So it might do more, it might do less. I'm not sure, but it's about the price range of other rare magical objects. As it's currently, it's almost 2,000 gold. It's 1,750. So presumably it would do a chunk. I don't really know if we have anyone who's interested in it. And again, while it's magical and it will stay preserved for a bit, it does eventually spoil if not worked. And sadly, even with having this blade, since it's not natural, I could maybe make standard magical things, but I don't think I can really make anything that has exotic properties like that. That would still be more the proper magic craftsman's thing. Plus, I need a place to work on it. So, and looks left, looks right. I don't really have one of those.
Don't have that now.
A place to properly work on such exotic magic items.
What about the guild?
See,
We're not
there's
at the guild.
Well, there's that. I was also going to say, knowing the context of what the creature is, they might confiscate it, given our rank.
The context of what creature?
The giant aboleth monstrosity that we fought in the swamp.
But that was what we were sent to take care of, though.
Yes, but the guild has a system of they only distribute magical items to those they deem are capable of handling them. Which, I mean, on one hand, I understand, but this might fall under that category of too powerful to be distributed, even if we are the ones to help make it. Granted, I believe they'd probably purchase it off of us to not screw us, but still.
I imagine you're right. If they did that, then nobody would ever join the guild. Or they would just always make the weapon in secret.
I've never heard too much bad will about them in that regard. I mean, they have to understand to some degree that people have to be compensated in their work, so at most, if they, by their regulations would deem it too dangerous, they'd probably compensate you. Probably a bit extra since they're having to take something you hard worked for, so I mean, that wouldn't be the worst, given the little I can guess. It doesn't sound like it'd be too much use for us, but again, I don't really know if any of you would want something like that.
No, not really. I already have armor that makes me swim better, and I can already breathe underwater.
It is a cloak, so it would not really be replacing anything.
Yeah, but my armor is better than my base armor.
That is fair. Cassandra, Amaris, Silas, thoughts?
I'm good for whatever.
Again, it would have to be a light armor of
It's
It's a
just
cloak.
it's just a cloak. So like it's like the cloak of protection. It's not armor. It's just something you can wear, and it has.
You have to attune to it?
I don't know because unfortunately Leon is not a person who can tell this kind of thing. Because I tried checking, but I could only guess the properties, and even then I didn't get I did not get a 1-to-1 of the item. I just got a guess because of what the material is and what it might do given the creature we fought. Like to really get a glimpse of what this thing is because it is exotic material, we'd probably have to get it made. Because I think we've even had Silas try to guess before, and it was the same thing of like, you can guess, but we're not going to get 1-to-1 details without making it.
Yeah, I don't think I tried because I don't remember ever talking about the cloak.
We have before. We've done it once or twice. It's just we've never considered it because we were having money problems.
I remember doing it for the book, but I don't remember doing it for anything else.
We vaguely have mentioned the cloak, but again, it's been like people really haven't had much interest in it, and it's partially just because it's partially just because like every time we could make something, it's like, oh, one of the other items patches up a weakness. This is just a cloak, and it. From what it sounds like, it's just like a melee weapon option, which is like you'd have to be proficient in like a martial weapon potentially, and then it had like 2 other effects, and one of them was like you could swim, and it's like, or I think it was. Again, I vaguely remember, but I think that's fair for Leon because, again, he just guessed what the properties would be.
If I'd say we go to somebody like Percival, and we just sell him the raw materials for coin. And he can worry about making it and finding somebody who can benefit from it.
Fair enough. All right, I will mark that down. So that is quite a few monster parts to sell, and I want to try my hand at working on this weapon. But what make it?
I'm also thinking of selling my whip of wounding and picking up a standard one and having something custom made later on.
If you'd like, I could try my hand at enchanting a whip for you.
I wouldn't mind that, but first I have to actually figure out what I want. I have this problem though of it seems that everything that everybody is offering that isn't something hyper custom, it just doesn't. It doesn't. How should I put this? The spell Shadow Blade that I've been using recently is just far more effective, and I would like to not rely on this spell and have a physical weapon that I can use in place of it, but finding something that is as effective as Shadow Blade is a difficult prospect. I don't even know where to begin with what I would want to put on it.
I mean, from the bit that I understand, you're wanting it to be consistent, right?
It can even have a bit of inconsistency as long as its average is somewhere in the same neighborhood as that particular spell.
Leon will kind of like on the table. He'll kind of like gesture and like show you the Tesla axe.
I didn't necessarily fully craft this. I had the assistance of someone who was more magically inclined, but I did help make this. I mean, if this would be closer to what you'd be interested in. Maybe not exactly this type of weapon, more like the whip you have, but maybe making something akin to it. Would that be of interest?
Perhaps. Give me some time to think about it, to come up with ideas.
Fair enough. Just keep in mind the little I understand. If we're going to try something like that, we will need exotic material, given if you're wanting to have it be a specialty element, the little I understand from what Grundis educated me with, and from what I understand of it, if you want the weapon to do an element, we're going to need something mildly potent to work. If you're wanting something to like 1-to-1, like the spell you're mentioning, like just it does that exotic type of influx of damage, that's going to be more like we need to find something that's rather potent. Like, unfortunately, we can't really do it with the materials we had, but like something like the aboleth would need to be found to do something, I'd imagine, that potent, of the weapon just is the element. 'Cause
Yes,
there's
I'm
really no way of doing, like, this axe is a little bit of an exception, but I don't dare reforge this because it might explode, because it could be anything.
fair enough. Again, give me some time to come up with some ideas.
Fair enough. I can't promise anything, but if you were to assist in the enchanting process, I can try, as that's the only part I can't fully do, outside of maybe the basics.
I will help. I need to come up with ideas. I don't even know.
No.
what I would like.
Yeah, that was just Leon in world like confirming. Yeah, no.
In world, you have a sense that Silas is about half a hair's width away from slapping you. Because he's
Okay.
tried to drop this 3 times and move on, and Leon has not let him.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Mars is just minding her own business over here.
He just likes talking about weapon maintenance. Sheesh, okay. Also not very insightful, so sorry.
Fair enough. I'm not upset. It's just like I don't even know, like, meta here. I don't even know where to begin or what Cobard would allow.
All right. Well, I'll mark that down.
But no, I did not mean to be rude, Midna.
He's all good. Well, unless there's anything else we'd like to discuss tonight, I think I'm wanting to head to my room for the night to think on things. It was
Same with
lovely-
me.
It was lovely sharing dinner again.
It was. I should also head to bed. I need more blood in my body.
That's not how that works.
I need rest then for my body so that my body will make more blood.
Then why don't you go to bed?
What is
Working
doing?
on it.
I guess they'll ask. Are the beds downstairs or upstairs?
So they're upstairs.
Ah, glad
Yeah.
I checked.
Yep. I will head upstairs and head to bed.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else we're wanting to do, and I think we're safe to say for
Go in bed.
going to bed and resting.
Go in bed.
I'll just put myself near the stairs. Just 'cause, yeah. Yeah. Are we good to long rest, Cobard?
Yeah.
Woo.
No.
Goodbye, temp HP.
Oh, I'm just leaving my token there. I'm not moving my damn token.
Yeah. Just fair. I just figured, like, sake of expediency, we just move forward and yeah, all that. I just put myself sitting the stairs because I think for most part, once we're in the morning, we're probably just gonna have grub and head out. Let me see. I need to roll something. Has Leon had enough time? Okay. Amaris.
Yeah.
In the morning, you'd hear a knock at your door.
Really, you guys get off my head. Okay. I'm coming.
The shipping begins. Anyway.
They're always sleeping in the same bed. Since day one, I don't know why day one they were sleeping in the same bed, but they were. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hope you slept well.
I mean, Viola almost kind of suffocated with me. I woke up and her butt was on my face.
I see. Would it be all right, Viola, if we had the room for a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with the Marinus.
Sure.
Thank you.
Is everything okay?
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't think for what I said yesterday. About the whole lycanthropy thing.
I mean, it's really your decision, but I don't want you to make a choice that's going to hurt yourself. Mentally and physically. So. And if I were you, I don't think I would be satisfied with the outcome if I was in your situation, if I had that kind of disease helping me. I wouldn't be satisfied with the outcome.
Leon will kind of just like slowly nod.
So.
Perhaps I've spent too much time away without my, the cloak of hers.
This entire time, I will say, Leon has not had his little signature blue, like the very short, like realistically, it's not even a cape. It's just like a very nice blanket that has been fashioned to be like, it's been rehemmed a bit to be made a bit more durable.
Like a little kid putting a sheet around his body.
Kinda. It's more just like it was made to be a cape, but she didn't have enough material to fully make it, so it's like a short cape.
Oh.
But it very much has kind of like very much gift from like a young family member, and he's like, but granted, he doesn't really seem embarrassed by it. He very much is like in this moment, it's very much more like he's holding it with a lot more value than probably a normal person would. Because this entire time, since we left the city and then Leon left to head back, Leon has not had his had that since. He still has the owlbear feather kind of.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, he's had that gone for a little bit because he had kind of told himself to do what he needs to do. Again, I'm playing this character off of how much the party interacts with him determines what will happen to him, and he's not had a lot of interaction with the party to dissuade him. So he was kind of slowly but gradually getting ready for the I will do this mission even if it means I die doing it.
I mean, one of his dissuading people had also left because of the actions that he has decided to do.
I mean, well, that really didn't fully dissuade it. It's just more Leon feels bad more about that of just he didn't get the proper time to explain it, and clearly despite telling him, he did not tell him enough because he did not grasp the what Leon was after kind of thing. But no, Leon is very much I'm playing him very much as a moral compass, and outside of the smidges of Emeris, the party has not interacted with Leon and dissuaded him. So he slowly has been getting ready for the I'm going to go on this mission, and if I die doing it and take them to hell with me, so be it.
Well, and I mean, you have maybe one person who would convince you not to, which is Amaris. Silas is all for that. Like, he's not going to tell you one way or the other. Cassandra's probably in the same boat of neither here nor there.
Well, yeah, I'm just doing it more so as a
doesn't know.
I am measuring it in different ways than just that. And in fairness, no offense, Wolf. Leon is kind of like, okay, your opinion, like, I'm great to have you along. You could backstab me at any moment, and I'm very much aware of that. So you're a non-factor outside of you're a genocidal maniac that I will tolerate with, and when the time comes, I will let you leave without any repercussion, so long as you just don't fuck with me. Kind of like that's where Leon is. It's like you help out, you get to go.
Since you do have a head benefit, like you will know this: Silas has never once broken his word unless the other party involved has broken their word first.
Yeah.
And Silas has always told you truthful facts about when he will resort to violence. He has never once lied about that.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, Leon kind of just like
looks to you, Amaris, in the sense of, I should have been more considerate. And in fairness, I can completely understand someone from your own craft would view that in much more serious terms. So I'm sorry for not.
Well, I mean, and I don't think. I mean, you told me a little bit about your sister, but like, I don't think she would want you to do those kinds of actions either.
No.
I mean, do you think she would be happy with what you're doing? What you would want to turn yourself into? I mean,
I can't really know that anymore. But
well, still, she seems like a kind person, and she seems like she really cared about you. She wouldn't want you going to get yourself killed.
I suppose you are right. But
Or changing, like, very much altering yourself to accomplish that goal.
I mean, I'll have to make some changes, given I think even at my peak, or I've already gotten stronger than I once was, and fighting Max, showing the potential of youth, I mean, I've gotten stronger, and I think there's still more that can be done, but I don't really know if there'll ever be a way to gauge if it's enough, but I think you are right. I was greedy in that moment. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Remind me sometime when we're back in Mistint. I could show you where she's buried. It's a rather beautiful view.
Okay. I think I'd like that.
Leanne will kind of nod. Well, sorry for disrupting your morning.
No, it's okay.
Uh,
This is not the conversation I kind of expected to have first thing in the morning after waking up.
Me either, really.
You're the one who started the conversation. What do you mean?
He just kind of shrugs. I
And,
don't really want to burden you or the group.
No, it's okay.
That and you generally seem to be much more upbeat about the circumstances of the world. I think that might have been something I partially lost.
I was very sheltered. I was very, 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 very sheltered.
I mean, that's evident, but even as you are learning of the
thanks.
harsh truths, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I think that's actually rather charming. There's a good thing to be able to still view the world in a positive light.
No, I was just very sheltered. So I guess that's kind of why I'm upbeat about everything. I mean,
So,
you gotta make the most what life gives you too. So.
fair enough. Well, I will leave you to do what you need, and I will be heading back down.
Viola's probably like sitting outside the door though, like trying to listen though.
Through the door. That's to be expected, though.
She seems to get jealous very easily, and I don't know why.
If she had said no, I was willing to talk of this conversation anyways with her present.
Oh, okay.
I just figured it'd be nice to have the symbology of privacy, but oh well. You can come back in.
just pops in out of nowhere.
The door just slowly creaks like the dog that's like, you left me out for 5 seconds. Why?
Sandra, in the other bed, pretending to be asleep with the siren song silencer on so they don't hear a single thing of just like, out of respect. I'm gonna pretend to sleep, make myself deafened, let you guys have some privacy.
Fair enough. Yeah, after that, Leon will head back down. And I will mark that on positive.
Mars has a little more pep in her step.
I will say
As
this.
much pep as she can have with a prosthetic.
I will say this. I forgot to say it in the moment, but yeah, Leon probably would have said as well that he is going to choose to just abstain from, like, he's going to stay away from it just because it.
Yeah, I think she kind of picked up on that.
Yeah, I was meant to say it, it slipped my mind with thinking of other things.
Poor Wolf is probably over there like, my ship. My ship, it's happening.
I will neither confirm nor deny what is going through my head right
I
now.
know you.
You don't need to confirm, we know.
Yep. God, I should be an asshole. It would
Morning,
only
guys.
it would only last, I think, 10 minutes, but it would be funny as hell.
Wait.
I could use prestidigitation and I could give Imaris a tramp stamp that says property of Leon.
No!
It would only last 10 minutes, but it would be funny as hell.
I'm sorry, a tramp stamp?
Yeah.
That's your makeup tattoo? This isn't the 90s.
Where would you want it then?
I don't know, I feel like they took a more visible spot on her hand.
Or her neck.
Or not her, oh god.
No. Neck is
Mar-
way too early 2000s biker gang.
Yeah,
And I'd say chest, but that's 90s rock concert.
Yep. I'm just imagining if you actually did it on her hand, Viola, like, trying to rub it off so hard.
There, I got it! My hand's a bone.
But it's gone, isn't it?
I like to imagine
I don't
like
have a hand anymore.
and
okay, you can
the
make you a
mark
new
is
one, like
still
your
there,
eyes
just
said.
hovering in air where the hand used to be. I could put POL on her hand. POL.
Hero!
Good morning, everyone.
You just put, like, Leon on her arm. Like how, like, middle school girls write their crush's hand on their arm.
Damn, you were really fucked up. Fuck.
What did I...
The HP recovered from long resting. It's like, oh fuck, you were really fucked up.
Yeah, no, I was pretty sure I was about to
yeah,
die.
that reminds me. So
All of us were very
24. I want to keep moving. That's 24 of 32.
Listen, the
That's
dragon was
after I
literally
got
up
healed.
my ass.
Good morning.
So
Good
just
morning.
Why are you all up?
Because I want to back to bed.
We slept 8 hours.
And? I could sleep longer.
I'm pretty sure, in fairness, kobolds are nocturnal by default.
Are they?
I
Kind of.
believe so. I mean, it's a little hard to tell if they're from the Underdark.
I mean, the dark is pretty much like the best time of time.
So I wouldn't be too surprised, even if they've lived on the surface for a while, that still is kind of an eternal thing.
Well, you can sleep on the cart
Okay.
on the way home.
Oh, we're going home. Alright.
Not now. We gotta go talk to the Lord about the dead woman, remember?
Alright, those things.
Yeah.
Can we just call it a day on her?
No, I feel bad.
I mean, even if he doesn't have us handle it, I feel like he should at least be made aware.
And I was a very good detective on the other thing, so Detective Amaris, back in session.
I swear you are adorable at every turn.
Sandra just now realizing
Nothing.
undeafens himself. Sorry.
I was wondering why you didn't say good morning.
Good morning. I deafened myself when Leon came into the room earlier.
Wait, what are you doing in our room?
Because there's 2 beds in there, you don't use one of the beds, and it's cheaper than trying to get another room.
I mean, I can't fault.
Yeah, And you insist on staying in my bed, so
Yeah,
Not comfy.
but she doesn't use the other bed.
I don't really sleep on beds too often.
Yeah, you sleep on a Mars. The Mars is your
Well,
bed.
I mean, kind of, but no, not the point. I didn't really sleep on a bed often. Usually the floor. Or, the ground, or rocks, or tree.
Understandable. Trees
you
are
are comfy.
I did do the math for the how much the gems are worth. It's close to 1,000 gold's worth. We've got about 900 gold in worth of this amethyst and alexandrite.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, because it is a gem, it doesn't really break up too well. So I'll keep it
Violi.
pocketed for now.
You just gave me a wonderful business idea.
Well,
Well, you have normal pillows, right? Well, what if we made really long pillows with images of sexy adventurers painted on?
Wait, what?
He's proposing we
What?
make body pillows.
Leo just
What?
looks at you. Nobody would buy that.
yeah, that does seem kind of like
No.
a stupid idea.
Wait, how did you get that from Viola sleeping on top of me?
I believe it was Cassandra saying
Well, I mean, you're
you
quite good
use her as a
looking.
pillow.
Thank you. But no, I just don't get.
No, it's just a logical step.
I mean, not
Maybe,
everyone
but
does it.
I don't believe anyone would buy that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would either. I mean,
Not to mention, how would you get an accurate enough detail? Would you paint it? Would you sketch it? Are you going to enchant it?
You could embroider it.
You're not wrong. The problem would be the cost. So you'd have to hire a really good artist, and then I suppose you could make it a magic item. A basic.
Amaris raises her
minor
hand at
illusion.
very good artist.
Let's
You-
not
you-
encourage this.
Snuggle Beast.
That might be, I think, in some circles considered unhealthy.
You could also embroider it though.
Yeah.
That just take a lot of time though.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I don't know why I'm entertaining this.
I really don't know either.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd make one of you pretty quickly.
Why?
Mm,
Who's
Maybe.
attracted to a fake leg?
mm,
You assume that it's not what is above your shoulders that people are attracted to, Amaris. The beautiful face, the long hair.
Again, who's attracted to a fake leg?
I mean, it's just part of you. There's not really a problem with that.
I mean, I wouldn't like one to be made of me. No, thank you.
How about we just keep that as a
Future business expense.
back pocket idea if should ever needing of a strange pursuit entertainment?
Yeah. In case the adventuring thing falls through.
Backup plan for
We
for
can
when we
be-
all get our asses on a bounty board.
Would it be like a... That's why we would get put on a bounty board. Is that business?
What? It's no different than the oldest profession.
I'm just
This,
what?
this detail, this design, this accuracy. This is illegal! Go to jail!
No,
Which
we're
It's kind
working
of
this out.
vulgar.
I'm just giving the face up. It is too early for this.
No, I agree. I've already got a headache from hearing this stuff.
Oh no, that
I'm
was
sorry.
me. Leon is very much like zoned, tuned out of this conversation. Like, no, that would never work.
Now, if we made one of the queen, that would probably get us in
Uh,
trouble.
Who?
Let's
What
stop
the-
talking.
What
of-
queen?
I assume
Um,
Mista has a queen. Is it or some form of royal title?
A
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know at the current moment, and I don't want to entertain this any further. Have you all had your
Yeah.
bit of breakfast that you need?
Yeah, I got my meal right here, and then I got my breakfast.
Silas is Tom and Jerry chewing on a ham shank. It's just a full ham shank with a bone in the center.
Right then.
Amaris has one of the sweets from her bag of candy.
Biel is just nibbling on a bone.
Yeah, I got breakfast.
All right then. Then
Oh.
let us be out.
What?
Ah,
God damn it.
That's Viola. She'll bite your finger off.
God damn it, Pen. The way you said
You
that.
got it, Midnight. You got it.
The way you said that made me think directly of Kieris, just with bones.
Yes.
Bones?
Kieris?
It's just a kobold, like, you like bones?
Yo quiero bone.
I am part dog.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
I'll be
Just-
honest, people have
I wasn't
compared
caught me
my
off guard.
kind to cats and dogs, dependent.
You're more like a cat,
Very much.
but
more
you
cat.
sound like a platypus.
What is a platypus?
It's like a weird beaver duck thing.
Never heard of it. That's a weird
No.
magical
No?
creature you're talking about, though.
No, they're not.
What a mythical
I
creature you
promise.
describe.
That is a weird mythical creature,
It's not.
but it sounds like one.
There used to be one in the village where I live.
Where was that at?
You can't find it on a map. We're kind of tiny.
I mean, you
That
can't find my
tracks.
cave on a map, but we don't really explain those things.
Are we not going to tell the Lord about the mayor
I
about
mean,
the
I
dead
We
woman?
are. We
I mean,
are.
we don't have to be on the map for it, though. I
Yeah,
figured
we
we were gonna just quick, like, go brief him on it, of just like, hey,
Hmm.
or you inform him of, like, hey, we forgot to mention, because of your other request being a bit more priority, but there was, like, this happened, kind of thing. Brief him
All
on
right,
it.
I have all this information written.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
The mayor tell her about the dead woman that we found.
That was from this village. And they seemed to be like a trinket merchant that was killed, and they had confessed who the murder was, supposedly.
Yeah, their name was Corin Falada. They were a trinket seller.
Curious.
And apparently they were killed for money. So if anyone named Dressa Marsh comes into town, that's who killed them.
I believe that was a sister, from what I recall. She left the city good while ago, from what I remember.
That was her sister?
Yes, they were business together.
Oh!
Murdered for the money. Such a classic scenario.
Very sad.
Do they have any other like relatives that we could tell them about Corin's death? Because that's kind of important, I think. If not, it's okay, but
I mean, I could check and see is any relatives available, but I don't know any on hand at the moment.
I mean, if we could, I mean, you don't have to find out now, but we just figured we'd let you know that Dressa Marsh is a killer.
Right. Yes, of course.
So,
Or at least
yeah.
currently expected to be.
Well, the Corin's body kind of told us.
In what regard? Like
Viola magic.
or-
Viola
Ah,
magic.
Alright, okay.
What?
I was
Yeah,
going to
my
say that
magic.
was like left in a message that could have been altered, but okay, no, that is a bit
No,
more
no,
direct.
Viola's message. Viola's
Yeah,
magic.
that is a bit more direct.
Wait, my message, what?
No, not your message. Don't worry about it. You're good. Go
Oh.
back to You're zoning out, Tim.
No.
And your platypus noises.
Hang.
Okay. Well, that's all. So we just wanted to let him know. So, time to go back home. Time to go back home.
Alright.
It'll take us like a week to get back.
Take us a few
Right,
days.
the Loxodon, that was the name.
Yeah, we can go to the Loxodon. No, the Loxodons are down here.
Loxodon.
I was trying to remember the name of them.
I mean, we can go to the Loxodons. We can go there. It's not that bad.
Percival probably has most of anything I'd be interested in purchasing. Anyway,
And we can
so-
stop at the Aerocrockers on the way back to Miston after.
The Aircockers are way over there, though.
If we go to the Loxodons, though, because aren't the Loxodons to the east?
They're that place right there.
Yeah, and then on the way back from the Loxodons, we can go up to the Aerocrocker if we really
We
want.
can just go this way. We'll be back in town in no time.
Yeah, wants to go to the Loxodon.
It wasn't wanting to go there. It was just I was trying to
Oh,
remember the name from
sorry.
last night. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, they might have good wares, but unless we're really feeling like that, I mean, I'm not really too different on it. They did have good things last time, so they might have good things this time for different stocks, but I wouldn't wish to divert our travel because of that.
I vote Miston. The only shop I was truly impressed with in the Loxodon village was the potion shop. The magic item lady, I think, tried to rip us off.
Dependent.
They
I like
some
them.
interesting wares. I like that Kopesh they once had, but unfortunately, I had other priorities. Speaking of which, I need to figure out a way to enhance this axe of mine.
Well, we can talk to Percy when we get back.
We could.
We gotta go see him anyways.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, no.
So,
Alright. Let us head on back.
okay, well, come on, Dante, let's go.
Jeez, you didn't have to slap his ass. He would have just
I
gone.
mean, I clocked.
I did
Honestly,
mentally
though-
assume it was that, yeah.
That's kind of funny. He probably would like it.
No.
Yeah,
He,
you
says he,
just
wouldn't, he says he wouldn't like it.
Oh, he probably wouldn't. But I mean,
You
His
know I
other
can talk to
owner
them,
w-
right?
I can talk to them too.
But I can do it right now.
Oh, you don't have to. Do we want to fight?
I mean, I guess. We're fresh and ready.
Against it, I mean, materials might be prevalent.
Okay. I'm only a little worried because there's that thing going around. Whatever. Jax needs to tell me what it is because I keep forgetting.
Huh?
Fire T-Rex.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one
right,
is on the
that one.
loose.
Oh,
That's
we
what
could-
killed Kiwin's parent.
Killed
we
who
could
now with the
probably-
what?
we could
The
probably
baby
handle
fox. The baby
Oh,
bullpen.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't be too bad of a thing to handle now if it were the case.
Oh yeah.
It just would be a bit exhausting as it's a bit more of a rare breed, so close to what we had fought last night, actually.
Yeah, and it was heading west. So
Which direction is that again?
to the left.
Alright, no, that was in character, just so I know. Cassandra was asking.
Oh, that way.
Probably to the left, yes.
well,
Just
not
depending on,
always.
well, it depends on the location and geometry of thing, but with us currently, from our perspective, and heading northern on the Isle, technically, it is to the west.
Alright.
Isn't the radius like
You're really gonna have a good time here.
Mila, what are you saying? Wake. You can't just say it and then
Yeah,
You know?
enjoy myself.
You'll enjoy it?
I know. I enjoy what I am.
I see. Alright.
okay. That's
Did
not what
manage
I
to get
meant,
her
but
checked out for
okay.
the hit she did take a while back. I don't believe we ever had her checked for that.
For what?
When she dived in a tornado.
Yeah, no, she probably does have a concussion still. She
May want
probably
to
shouldn't have
have
been
her-
sleeping.
We may want to take her to an apothecary to have her checked.
Can I med check her?
Can I insight check her? Check Viola?
Sure.
Is she fucking with us?
Not
Is
not
it
what
an
an
app?
insight
Is it
check.
a ruse?
I'm rolling an insight check more to see how good of attention is Silas actually paying to this kobold wants to fuck Amaris.
Ah.
I'm doing a medicine check to see if she's actually concussed.
Okay, I'll give you.
Silas suspects it but can't confirm anything at this point.
Is she concussed?
No?
Well, that's more an answer
No.
for Cobard, because again, you did perform a very I don't even really know how to describe it. You performed a stunt.
You performed a kamikaze.
Yeah.
Banzai!
All I can think of is the fucking kamikaze for the worms game where your worm like rockets through the ground and then explodes.
I mean, not too unsimilar to what happened. So yeah, we just were missing the earth-shattering kaboom.
A
No,
kaboom. There was meant to be an earth-shattering kaboom!
Right after they land, about just exactly 20 feet under the ground, you just cast Shatter. So it doesn't hit Viola, but the ground breaks.
There was so to give you what the joke is, there's a thing that came out.
Drafts back room. Cobard's probably setting up encounter stuff. I had to guess. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Gotcha.
Wait, why are you performing?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, after you say that, I'm inciting you.
She said as easily as she breathed, "A liar."
Insight the kobold.
Ah! Yeah, I'm coming.
21 times 2 for Amaris. I mean, there's really no point because I know what's coming with Harmony. Because that fucking sword you have. Yeah. There it is! Yeah. It's like, there's no reason to guess because it's like, I remembered, it's like, you have advantage and expertise in that. There's no fucking way I'm passing.
Silvery barbs. Advantage to Leon.
Okay, sure. I'll roll again.
Okay.
Plus
I'm
4, so you have to
serious,
roll
too.
one more time. Oh shit, actually we could maybe pass, because you can choose that 3.
Hold on, where is the? I have to find my character sheet because fucking group token thing.
It's okay. If you unselect it, because you only have Silas, you could just press the C token. Or
This
V.
is all
C or
happening
V.
while Kobold is
Got you. Yeah, where is it? I burnt one spell slot. Fuck it, I can't find it right now while I'm trying to eat. I'm just gonna mark down that I have only 3 first level
Nope.
spell slots.
I can't change that fate, but that is actually lower, so that's a 13. So actually, Amaris does get it. So is that? Are you putting a ruse?
Oh fuck! You didn't wait because I was gonna guidance you too.
Damn.
So, am I putting on a ruse with the mumbling cat-like behavior?
Or because of the chain of events, no, the insight would be, the insight would specifically be that second one of "I'm all right" because of how you said that. So no, it wouldn't be the prior one because this was a new insight for the way you had said. No, I'm all right.
Viola is.
So I gotta do another insight?
No.
You're
It was just
coming
it's like
up
I was trying to keep track of the events. It's like no, wait, that's the prior
So-
one. You did thing, and we responded to. Wait a minute, what? It's like okay,
Is,
so yeah,
is Viola all right? No,
Yeah.
nothing about her has ever really been all right.
Hmm.
She is a entire mess that is behind a flirty, vivacious, cat-like person.
So, what do I get with a 21?
You basically learned that Viola is never all right.
Yeah, because the rest of us, I think, still failed. Because
Yeah, she got what?
both of us got I got an 11 at best, and Cassandra got a 10 at best, and we didn't beat that. We didn't miraculously beat the expertised bard rolling
think
at
we
their
can.
lowest.
Let's get
No, we would have had to roll better.
Viola,
Uh,
Huh?
are you like okay?
No.
Me neither, but like, do you want to talk about it?
not really. You make me feel
No?
better, so I'm okay with this.
Well, I'm talking about it might also help you make you feel better. That was English. That was common.
Rather do it when we're alone.
Okay.
Stop it. Feel better.
Just out of nowhere, slap to the back
Thanatos,
of
be gone!
her, slap to the back of her head. Be gone, bad shit.
I become a
Does
sorcerer.
anyone
I
else?
cast.
Does anybody else speak Draconic?
We all do.
Yes.
There's almost anyone in every one of the campaigns speaks Draconic. Let's be honest.
Damn it!
Damn it! I can't click it.
What else? Wait, what else do you speak? What else do you speak?
Undercommon, Aquin.
Nope.
I also
Nope.
speak like an animal.
Nope.
What do you?
I got-
Druids don't have
I
that by
got
default.
Thieves' Cant, Celestial, Druidic, Common, and Draconic. I got 2 lost languages.
I was
in me.
gonna say you could speak with animals, and I could speak to you like an animal.
Wait, hold on. Do I want to waste that spell though, or is it a ritual?
Check that. I don't know if it works like that. I think it's that you can just talk to them, they understand you, and you understand them. I don't necessarily know if you can beast speak.
I mean, I can comprehend and communicate with beasts.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like
But
that's
I'm not a beast.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like it's not a language. It's a you know like, through magical means your words are translated to them, and them speaking however they do is translated to you. It's not a language.
I also think that because of one of the magic items I got. How do I deselect this token?
When you're on your on the default characters the grid selection thing, just drag with your left click for a second and just drag off the token.
Yeah, don't include the token.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. It's like a group selection in case you have multiple tokens. You can just use that real quick to unselect tokens.
Oh,
Gotcha. I think because of the magic item I have, which is this clockwork earwig, I think at all.
I see
Once per day, I can cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Can this?
I also have apparently I have advantages on all perception checks that rely on hearing with this thing active.
I mean, sounds like a hearing aid, so it makes sense.
Except it's an
Is
earwig.
Is it 24/7, or is it temporarily activatable? Or I guess I should say for that aspect of the effect.
It lasts the same length as so it will last. It'll last 1 hour, and then if I remove the earwig, it'll end early.
Was just checking because if it was a permanent source of advantage, you would have a passive +5 to your perception. But since it's not permanent, yeah.
Oh no! The advantage is permanent. So long as I have it equipped, it is permanent.
That's what I was trying to confirm. Okay.
The comprehend.
If the a perception benefit is permanent, you can on your sheet mark that you have 5 higher passive perception then.
Nice.
Because yeah, if you have a permanent source of perception that's not gimmick based for its duration, yeah, that just gives you +5 to your passive.
And it's just passive bonus, right?
Yeah,
Active
just
bonus.
Passive. Yeah, just passive bonus. Because that little side stat with the brackets, it'll show you there. Because that column is your passives for your stats.
Yep, that brings my passive perception up all into the same vein as Leon's, but not quite. Leon's got 3 more passive than I do.
Fair.
I have 19 now.
Hey. 2 is quite handy.
I'm gonna have to use that rule in my campaign. If you have a permanent
fun fact, that's a default thing in D&D. A lot of people just don't know about it.
Yep,
it's so unknown. D&D Beyond half the time doesn't even track it proper because it's just
like
a obscure thing. Yeah,
well,
it's nice.
Yeah, I like this one.
Dirty.
Well, here's one for you. Do you want to know a D&D rule that is technically a rule, but is often ignored just because it overcomplicates shit?
There's a lot of things like that, so go ahead. Yeah.
Ring of Spell Story. Most DMs choose that the caster casts this. You just cast it and you use your own spell mod for it, regardless of what it is.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
because
I've not heard that. Yeah.
At least all of the in-person games we've done that, just because keeping track of everybody's spell mod when you have a lot of casters in the party is annoying.
I can see why that's done. That's not as like astronomical, because I was thinking more like the encumbrance or like one that I see a lot. Just because you have dark vision doesn't mean you see well in the dark. There is actually a lot of penalties for being in the dark that often gets glanced over.
Oh yeah. The dark vision one's the biggest deal. Oh, here's one for you. The 60 bright or the half dim, half bright light for dark vision. Most DMs just run dark vision and like, oh, you have 30-foot dark vision, and they don't do the half and half. They just do it. It's either full. They usually just do it full. Like so, like
well,
if you have.
In fairness, for dark vision, no, you can just like it. Dark vision doesn't necessarily work off that. It's just like if you have 60 feet of dark vision, it's just 60 feet of dark vision. You just see there. But the thing is like with like a torch, if you have a light source, then that matters because it's like, okay, within the 15 feet of bright light, you can see proper. In the 15 feet of dim light, if you have dark vision, you can still see proper. If you don't, then there's vision problems.
Yep. Well, for dark vision, there's two. There's different items that give you different things, so that's why DMs either go all one or all the other. Is what I mean.
That's weird.
Yeah, because there are items that specifically state you can see in the dark up to 30 feet as if it was bright light, and up to 30 feet, another 30 feet as if it was dim light.
I've not heard of something like that. That's whack. Anyway, sorry, we're just bantering to banter. Everything good, Cooper? Or?
Yeah, you are free to move. You want to move?
Gotcha. Looking around this area, are we hearing anything or seeing anything?
Not at the moment.
As we are not an initiative, and because I forgot to do it this morning.
I mean,
oh, not magic missiles.
Magic missiles.
Whoops, my bad. I clicked the wrong button. There it is.
Target to Mars on accident.
I blew you up once.
And once was more than enough.
Yeah, my guess was pretty good, but I can roll better.
Yeah, I love Mars some more.
No.
I guess just as we were heading forward, Leon would just kind of glance in the general direction of the vicinity just because he's keeping an eye out.
Sure.
Yep. Worse than my passive.
Fun. Regular horses, by the way.
Huh?
Well, we're technically with carriage, but...
Okay, so, like, how many horses do you have on the curve?
We have two.
Two horses.
We have two war horses.
Gotcha. I see it though. Okay.
Two male war horses.
can be important. I'm also going to make a perception check.
Okay, let me just hold on. Let's see.
Swear to God, you kill one of my horses, and I will find you.
Who wants to control the war horses?
Yeah.
Oh, right into battle.
I mean, I can because they're my horses, but
I vote
Yeah.
Amaris.
Trust me.
I feel like he would not be asking unless
Creatures
something
are
bad was going to
target him.
happen. Yeah, or they were going to run off. So I think Amaris should highest animal handling.
yeah.
You have ownership of the war horses.
Thank you.
Assuming they're going to at least be in front of you the entire time because they're pulling your cart. So just.
For
Yeah.
the most part, yeah. Because I mean, I don't think we'd necessarily be on foot. The only one that might be outside the carriage at this moment would either be like Viola or Cassandra, just because they move at a similar pace, if not a smidge faster.
Sandra's just sitting on the top of the cart.
Is it like an open cart or like more like a closed kind of like cart with windows kind of thing?
I don't think we've really ever.
It does make a difference in how well you kind of see things. But yeah.
Well, the
I mean,
card we've been using is the
I don't
adamantine
imagine-
one.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's like a very fancy it's like a very fancy can't think of it. Like it's a cart that nobles would use. So it does have windows.
Yeah, it does have windows, but you can't you can only see like what's out the window. That's probably about it if you're inside the cart.
Generally, Leon's probably just on the outside, just cause like probably on like the back seat if it has one.
Sandra's just on the roof.
What I'm imagining if this is a noble's cart, and because it's adamantine, it was probably made for royalty. Is it's probably it probably has the 2 seats up front, the inside, and then there's probably a place to stand on the back for like knights or guards or something.
Yeah.
If it's a nice,
appropriately, just just so I know who is where and whatnot.
Well,
Leon's probably up with Amaris, I guess, then on the front, just because he tends to be, I guess.
if it's a nice day, out, then Gabriel will be on. I mean, what's our weather today? Right now? I was thinking a different person. What is the weather today?
It's nice. It looks like.
Just scattered clouds, but mostly clear. So no rain.
Then yeah, I'd be on the back.
About the meteorologist over here.
What says on the weather? Like
I'd
on the calendar, that's what it says. It's 40 degrees.
Yeah, I'd be on the.
Night, so it's chilly, but not too bad.
I would be on the back step where the guards were, just sitting on like the roof reading a book, probably deciphering that spell book we found.
Valid.
Yeah.
I would most likely
Could we
be in
just-
her lap.
Yeah.
Cool, so nobody's riding in the actual cart. Love it.
Cass is
well,
probably.
I
Cass
was
is on the roof.
I was in the cart with her. I was just on her lap while she was driving us.
Well, it's like a
Technically,
Royals
I'm
carriage.
outside the cart in the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, it's like a Royals carriage. It's not like one you can be inside to drive it, because that's pretty much
I
a
know.
car.
I mean, normal cars usually are like open top instead of the royal carriage, but yes, I know because of the carriage that's adamantine. So
Oh, it's a beautiful, brisk winter. Beautiful, brisk day. It's got the wind in my hair. Plus, it's a bit cramped in there.
I wouldn't necessarily
Summer.
call
It appears to be the middle of the equivalent of the 6th month of the year.
I wouldn't exactly call a cart that has 20 feet inside and cooled beverages to be tight, but all right.
Wait, there's cold beverages?
Yes, it's magic. It,
What?
If anything, it probably would look something like this.
It's the-
like a moving house.
Yeah.
Like,
I was more so thinking more like it's like a medieval limo. Like that's basically what I've been translating it to, because that's kind of what it is. Because it's very long specifically.
I don't really know if it has, because it's only like 10 feet up via the measurements of the carriage. Yeah. That's the word. I couldn't fucking think of that. Jesus. Yeah, it's a very long carriage. So it's like.
Height-wise, it's a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily a traveling house. Yeah, pretty close to that. Yeah, like, it's a very, like, exotic carriage.
Damn, I'd ride in that carriage.
I just
Yeah,
need to know who's inside, who's outside, who's
From what has been said, nobody is inside,
Nobody's
because
inside. Okay, so
nobody's
alright,
inside.
cool. Everybody's
I'm on-
paranoid, just chilling.
I mean, in
outside.
fairness, Cobard, you've done this to us.
Alright,
Also, what
I
does
thought
perception get me?
please make perception checks if you would, please, just for
Okay.
but yeah. Just need to know who sees what.
Are we able to go into this? I'm assuming so.
Presumably,
I
because it's in
am.
the moment.
Come on, give me a good roll. Give me a good roll.
Yeah, it's
Place
better than my
yourselves
passive.
where you want to be placed.
That
Actually,
is a
it's
good
not
roll.
better than my passive. I should learn to take my passive, because I keep thinking it's better. It's like, wait, no, it's not, because my passive's boosted. Right?
I'm putting us there. That's where the card is. Have fun.
okay.
I mean, we're
Okay.
all outside of Cassandra. We're pretty much all attached to the card. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cassandra's on top.
We're all
I'm
attached
still-
to the cards.
The reason I'm saying that is Cassandra could fly, and she can fly at a similar pace to us, so she can be on the side if she really wanted to.
Best part, I can run faster than the cart, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Well, you would tire yourself out.
Yeah.
Not with a broom.
No, she
Not the
run
broom.
fast.
But if you run, yeah, probably. How fast are you base? Because the horses are 40 base.
Sorry, no, if you have the cart going full speed, I wouldn't be able to. 35 though. So I can.
Okay, so no, you would be slowing down the cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were riding on your broom, you can keep up, and if anything, you can outpace it.
Yeah. So like, I just sit on top of the cart. I'm just like, I'll fly off if I need to.
Okay, so that is a 17 from Viola, a 26 from Amaris, a 25 from Cassandra, and 18 from Leon.
I got the highest.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Oh, the lowest wisdom too.
I mean, I would hope you'd get higher than me, because I mean, you are a wisdom caster.
Well, you also have a higher mod than I do.
I do, but it's only because of expertise. And in fairness, I'm only 1 point higher than you. And
I know.
it's like the fact that I can contest with
Silas
you is
make
like,
a
oh.
perception check?
Silas
Silas.
does not know.
Sorry, I
Silas
was
is
away from the
reading.
keyboard. I
His
didn't think it would
passive
take
is
that long.
his passive is 19 right now.
Alright, yeah,
I think I have to go with passive on mine.
If you're working on the
because-
book, yeah.
If I'm working on the book, so I would not actively be searching.
Alright,
Fair. So yeah, so 19
So
for you.
mine is 19, below Amaris.
For that one, okay.
Ain't no one getting. I got a nat 20 if I'm not mistaken, so I see everything.
Oh, yours was a nat 20. Oh, you should have definitely called that out. You should have called
So I didn't. Yeah.
Only
I see it.
Cassandra and Amaris will see that one. Okay, cool. Alright.
See what?
figments of your imagination coming to bite you.
Damn, I thought it was only the people that I touched. Am I getting vision from the carriage now?
It's alive! Secretly, it's been a mimic this entire time!
Oh, that'd actually be a really cool way to find out if something's a mimic, though.
I mean, it's a key that transforms into a cart, and then immediately I dropped it from many feet up.
It would absolutely hate you if it was living.
It turns
Yeah.
out it's a Frankenstein mimic. The key has been made from the hearts of several mimics that have been ancient and been killed specifically to make the item.
I've got no idea. Initiative. Much
Yep.
better than last time.
Okay, guys, here comes an 11.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. Is that the T-Rex thing?
No,
I didn't call it.
That is not an android. Oh, okay. No.
Oh.
I thought it was something much worse.
Well, hello.
Guys, I got a 7, even better.
Yes,
Okay.
Chicken Hawk.
I'm glad it's the D&D thing, not what I was thinking.
Oh, I knew what you were thinking too. But no, I think it's just a griffin.
It's an arc.
Valstrax, what the fuck are you doing existing in this timeline?
What the? Oh god!
The red comet! Oh fuck!
He's coming turtling towards us.
God damn,
If
we
that
got
were the case, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, no.
We'd be so fucked if it was Valstrax. Oh my god. It looked okay. In fairness, Cobard, zoom the map out and glance in the direction of that. It fucking has the figure of him. I was zoomed out and looked at it, it's like, whoa! And I zoomed in, it's like, okay, thank god it's not him.
Yeah, no,
You
it's a chicken
just
hawk.
make that silver and more draconic, and all of a sudden it's fucking Valstrax.
Hey guys, I'm not last.
It's an arch griffin. Oh god, it's a.
Yeah, we're tag teaming.
There's two of them.
the
Two
fly.
of them! Two of them. This is getting out of hand.
Damn, we're gonna
So
get
that
panked.
surprise, everybody sees that. The only two that see blood currently is Cassandra and Amaris. They'll have surprise on everybody.
In
else. Yeah.
Fairness, I
fair.
think it does have to be to everybody to get surprise.
Hey guys, I see it. It's over there.
There's that too.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's like I think for surprise you have to beat everybody because if
Guys,
somebody
there's a
notices you,
thing.
it gets pointed out.
There's a griffin.
This is one of those unfortunate things. A surprise is not detailed enough to really know. 'Cause
Depends
in
on
base-
DM ruling.
Pretty much, yeah. Because in fairness, base 2014, there is no mechanic for surprise. It's just a concept that has no ruling.
Yeah.
Which is why Assassin Rogue is trash.
Generally speaking, the most commonly used method for surprise is if the creature goes before any creature that notices it, it gets surprised. So,
Yeah.
like, if it had rolled a 20, even if I had noticed it in the initiative, I wouldn't be able to alert you. It would get surprise.
Yeah.
But since I go first, I can alert you, and that turns off all its surprise.
This one would get surprised then, because only you go before it.
Like Silas, you can alert of this one coming. You wouldn't know if the one to the north is coming, but you can alert that the one to the south is coming.
Fair enough.
That's kind of how it's kind of
Well,
working right
well,
now. Like,
there
they
is-
see it,
there-
but whether or not they can alert you fast enough is a whole other matter. 'Cause
Well,
they're
yeah, I was
generally
also
coming at
gonna.
the same time, and
That's fair. I was also gonna say the one thing he didn't mention. Silas, because he did go above it, because this is the only mechanic of surprise. Once his turn goes by, it loses surprise on Silas. Because that's the shit thing about surprise. If something gets higher than you, you basically lose out on it entirely, which is so fucking stupid, but it is how it is in the rules! Because that's the only rule mechanic of fucking surprise, which is why Assassin Road sucks.
It's also the only one that's consistent. There's very few rules where a creature doesn't have something to bypass it, but surprise is the one thing that all creatures in D&D, player or NPC alike, have to obey.
Silas, what are you doing? You're up first.
Oh, look, griffins. Oh, shit, griffins. Which one do I actually notice? Because I
This
don't know which
one.
one.
The one to the south. Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna throw up a fucking Hail Mary to start with. Let me see if I have the
30
range
feet
for
up
it.
in the air.
Let me see if I have enough range on this one to do it.
Roughly about 160 feet away, roughly.
It would be just 80 feet at an angle. Let's not add geometry for this shit, because it just gets too much at some point.
Like an added range from Silas as well, but
Yeah, I know. At an angle. Because if it's straight up in the air, Cobard, at an angle, that's still 80 feet.
What's the range on this one? Range. Ah,
People forget about at an angle. It's like you can, like, technically, you can curve a lightning bolt. It's just most people don't think about that.
It is out of range for my Hail Mary, so I wish to hold a spell.
oh, okay. What spell are you holding?
I'm gonna hold Phantasmal Force on the first on when the Griffin gets in range.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to do as a bonus before your turn ends?
Yes, I would like to. Where the fuck is it?
Play a song.
I'm gonna assume this is Arcana.
It is a monstrosity, I think, by default for griffins.
Gloward.
Yeah, they're monstrosities. So it'd be Arcana.
Yeah, they're monstrosities. I think they're the only one that can be tamed,
That's a
though.
1. You can no longer identify anything about this creature.
Damn.
How do I forget. How do I fucking delete something?
For the templates
You
on...
right click. Oh, never mind. Wrong
Yeah,
thing. I thought you meant from the chat.
You place a template top left where you have like the little like character token thing for the token controls. One down, measurement controls. That's how you can place like area of effects like this. You can right click and then plus backspace or delete, and it'll get rid of it. This is the
Gotcha.
menu for controlling all that.
Thank you.
That's also how you can freely place templates of like wanting to check shit.
In a straight line, that griffin is 106 feet away. So 110.
I end my turn.
Okay. Zoom, zoom.
Swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. If you kill one of my horses, I'm gonna kill you. I will kill you.
I mean, it's gonna have to make a few checks more than likely, unless it's just outright killing it.
Checks, yeah, it's roll athletics. Alright. Source is gonna beat a 23.
It probably gets advantage only because of the sense that it's
what's
attached
on
to a
that
cart.
What is it? Again?
It has to make an athletic. You have to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check to see if you can oppose the grapple.
The horse does a backflip.
I mean, maybe.
It's a war horse. It's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? For the sake of it, say revives then.
Well,
thank you.
you technically have to wait because the check hasn't been confirmed a success yet.
No, do it.
I'm doing it. Yeah, no, so revives that. Advantage to the horse.
I don't want to be. Would you be able to have a surprise round on me?
You got it, Jeffrey.
Same thing.
It's got the same thing.
If it meets, it beats.
Well, no, that's the griffin rolling again.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Would you be able to, since it's still technically a surprise round on Viola?
It's not a surprise, though.
Well, the problem is
I don't want to be
technically. Actually, yeah, you couldn't because you don't know it's there.
I don't want to be that.
In fairness, the only one that would be immune to its surprise now is Silas.
Okay, fine, then yeah, no, it already carried off with its thing. I take back my spell slot.
I would ask Cobart, it's strapped to an adamantite carriage.
That weighs like 200, like more than 200 pounds.
It's fucking adamantite, Avik, and it's like borderline close to huge. That's like almost 1,000 pounds, buddy.
That's probably more than that.
I'm being generous. I'm lowballing it, but
Yeah,
at a minimum, that's 1,000 pounds. So it's like, how strong is this thing? Because I see that 6. It's large.
It's straight to 23.
Let's see. Strength calculator. Go ahead and continue. I'll check. Because I mean, it's like I'd understand if it was a normal case, but it's like it is kind of strapped into an adamantite carriage that's magical. So I don't imagine taking a horse that simple that's like built into carriage with how it would work with magic.
Did it fly back up 80 feet?
Well, it moved 60 to get to us, so I don't think it has that much movement left if it used an action. Let me see. Where's my fucking strength calculator? Yeah, it's my jump calculator. That's right. Oh no, I have to type this one because it's fucking encumbrance, right? Encumbrance calculator. I need to save this page. Oh, I did. I just was blind. Okay, so it is large. It's got a 23 strength. You said, Cobard?
Yeah.
How much can this thing carry? Okay, so it can lift that much. Let's see. I have to pull up D&D 5e. How heavy is a warhorse?
Let's see, 15 times 20.
War horses are about 500. No, it can't lift it because we're at, with the carriage minimum being 1,000, and that's lowballing. We're about 1,540. So it's over its extreme carry capacity. So if it tries picking this thing up, it can't move with it.
Haha, put my horse back on the
Sorry,
ground.
like, this does matter because we are attached to a carriage, and this
Bring
isn't a
my
standard carriage.
horse home.
It can carry like 690 pounds.
It can carry 690. It's doubling its carry capacity. This thing cannot move it. It's coming in to kill if it's gonna do anything. Because it ain't lift. Like, I'd imagine or it probably does still grapple it, but the second it tries to lift, realizes, what the fuck? This is so fucking heavy. The shit?
I like to think it's that scene where somebody tries to hop the fence, but they forget to let go, and it forgets to let go, and it just face plants in the dirt.
Kinda.
Do the grapple. Anyway, alright.
Well, in fairness, it wouldn't learn that till it did it, so. Because this is exotic for it.
You know, I'm surprised this doesn't have a more often big shiny carriage.
I mean, in fairness, what are bandits really gonna do?
I guess that's a valid point.
We literally have purged an entire bandit camp, and also, I'd like to just point out, adamantite carriage. The fuck are you doing to that? You basically have to hit this thing with a nuke, and that's to dent it. The radiation's the only thing killing us in that instance, not even the bomb. We would survive by adamantite logic. Like, you would have to nuke the carriage like 5 times to do damage to it.
Siege gun.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, it's like, in fairness, it is an adamantite carriage. There's not a lot you can really do to that. Like, unless someone's really prepped with Dispel Magic to nerf it temporarily, and even then, it still keeps the raw durability. It's just, you can mold it a bit better. So it could take damage a smidge better, but still fucking adamantite.
Kaz, what you did?
My computer is currently spazzing out.
Oh, no! Someone cast glitch on you. My god. The forbidden.
I'm on the computer.
Well, you're on the roof. You just saw a griffin, or you saw the other griffin that's now in range, and I'd imagine at this point we've probably seen the boy as he's now moved in front of the cart. Or the carriage. And you have clear line of sight of one, and you're plenty aware of the other.
I'm just gonna hop on top of it.
It has moved a smidge away from the cart, and it is flying.
Well, how high is the cart?
It's like 10 feet off the ground, so she'd be 15 feet right now.
Yeah, she can jump to him.
How good's your athletics? How good's your athletics? Because that's a... I don't think Cassandra has that high of a strength
I didn't
score.
realize. I thought it was still next to the car. I'm so sorry.
That's why I mentioned it's like, it did move away.
That being said, I can also just fly over to it.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, I mean, if you want to hop on a wild animal.
Picking this horse up, it would just like move on.
Gotcha. Does it seem like disinterested, or does it like seem to have the intent of like it's making us a flyby back to come kill it?
I don't know.
Can we insight it? Because I mean, we could insight by how it's flying. It's not that hard of a thing to tell. Because is it fucking off or is it staying? That's pretty much like the simple question. It's not that hard to tell.
Right now, like I don't know. Like I guess you can make an insight. I guess maybe I don't know.
Like,
I was just thinking it's a free thing, just because it's like it's literally just is it leaving? It's like it's not that hard.
Can I free action insight this thing?
I'm gonna free action insight. Okay, Leon's too focused on. Oh shit, another one.
Can someone roll me a d20 with a -1, please?
Cobra can just roll it.
I got 12.
I guess we're not inciting this thing potentially. 1d20 -1. You said?
Yeah, -1.
I got 3.
That's about right.
Shit, they're after the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they're after the horses. I don't know.
I will use my broom to fly over, like atop, like go like just about top of the griffin, and so I'll wing my hammer twice at it.
Okay.
Still trying to get my computer to work.
Mm.
God damn it, computer, please work.
I think this is only melee attack. Yeah, okay, this one's melee. So that's going to be a little hard to do to activate the new item, but all right. I will adapt. To shoot it or to use the blade? Because I think I can actually use it.
My computer is spazzing out right now.
Just all good. That's understandable. It's something you can't control.
Yeah.
I puppet it for you, but I don't have permission, so.
How?
Because I didn't give myself permission for making your character.
Fair enough.
I also didn't assist you making this one.
Yeah, I made it for myself.
Since he can't get in, Cobart, he's moving above the griffin with his fly speed, and he's going to try to attack it twice with his hammer. So we could just say that he's like 5 feet above it, so he's 20 feet up in the air, and then goes to attack it.
Is Warhammer?
Yes, +1 Warhammer.
Alright, that is going to hit.
Okay.
What did I roll?
You hit with a 15. Yeah. That was a 7, and you got a 15 because you have a +8.
Is it one attack or just there's a 2?
I'm gonna do 2 attacks because bonus action cackle.
Okay, is your thing like you turn on the multi attack, or is it just from your subclass? Because like
I have to turn on the multi attack.
Oh, okay. This is like, huh? Okay, so
That's why I bonus cackle.
Gotcha. Okay, so you've got another feature that like buffs cackle. Okay. I was clearing up for last time. That probably is not going to hit, but that's an 11. Okay, so 15 hits them. To do the normal martial thing or do something exotic, and I kind of want to do the exotic thing.
Do the exotic.
I mean, this is a big beast. Its con's probably too fucking high for Chikuga pepper powder, so yeah. Leon is gonna go ahead and, like, grabbing the rim of his blade, of the rune blade, he is going to kind of like rub the thumb around the pommel of where one of the, I would say, the probably dark sapphire gem is located. Vostok! And he is going to cast Toll the Dead against the griffin that is now injured. Make a wisdom save. I will also say Leon takes a think tech, so that is DC 17. Cool. They don't have a great wisdom. So that is a fail. So this is the versatile, because it is the big damage. Ooh! And it's nice. That is 15 necrotic damage.
Alright then.
And the blade begins to hum. The blade immediately goes to like a soulless black steel that seems to be in a bit of a mirage. Unfortunately, it's staying in the sheath, so not too easily seeable, but it is glowing black mist from the sheath. I will pull out my crossbow, and as a bonus action, I want to try to knowledge check on this thing. So I will do an arcana. What? That might do it. That is a 16.
16?
Yeah, 16 as a bonus.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you know?
Okay, so we know it's AC marginally. We already know A saving throw, so I feel like I've helped at least there for casters. What's this thing's total HP?
130.
Oof, chunky. Okay. So yeah, these are beefcakes. Leon, I guess at that point, just so that we're not all on the bloody carriage, Leon will hop down to the side, and I guess because I've got movement, let's see, can I finagle this? That's 5 to get down, run to there, and they're flying, so I can probably see them. So Leon will go ahead and move to here. And that will be my turn for the moment.
Alright, Amaris, what are the war horses doing?
You could technically command them to dodge.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have them dodge.
Because if they're stuck to the carriage, unless they pull it, I mean, yeah. That's honestly probably the safest thing they can do right now.
Yeah, I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it. My turn! Wow, we went from what, 12 to 7? I'm gonna just go at that one that just attempted to get, I don't know which one is which.
Wasn't clear.
If it's Bolt, I'm gonna have beef, because Bolt is already traumatized.
I don't know if you want to designate which one's which.
I don't know, but I'm gonna have beef if that was Bolt.
I designate which one was which.
You did it, and that's fine.
One of us just got grabbed by a griffin. I mean, that's all you know.
Oh, I want to cast that, but I don't want to hurt Cass.
Keep in mind, if it's like an AoE thing, you can like just position it so it just doesn't clip them. Because they are in the air, and you can just position it where you need
It's
to.
a 60-foot radius, though.
Okay, and how much range do you initially have to aim it? Like, is it
120.
centered 120? Okay, so you can literally just place it over here in the air and just clip it.
Yeah.
If it's got a 60-foot radius.
Yeah, it's called lightning.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You can leave with that. That's just you put it in the sky and you target a thing. You're fine. Shush.
Is it?
Yeah, and it is above you.
I could be like completely covering this thing and you could still hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
then,
call lightning is you put it up in a space above you, which, by the way, that is centered on you because that's how that spell works. It's centered on you, goes up, surrounds in a circumference, which is the radius, and then it's a 120 radius, and anywhere within it, you basically you can place the storm, and anywhere underneath or close to the storm, you can basically ping it with that every turn. So yeah, you're fine. It's a targeting spell. It's an elaborate one, but it is a targeting spell.
Yeah.
Don't, and as we remember from last time, don't place the template.
Don't place the template.
Yeah.
Okay. So place measure template? No, thank you.
Yeah, because that one breaks the game a bit.
Yeah. So we're casting Call Lightning.
I assume you'll be centering it on top of the beastie.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 60 feet.
The deck save.
It would be that.
Yeah, thank you. Damn.
As well.
Oh no, it only targets, I think, the one person.
Each creature within 5 feet of the point you make.
Oh yeah, Cass, I'm so sorry. You got DC 14 knowing you.
You need tall 65 feet. The spell
Everyone
has
within
the
5 feet of the point, so that's center 5 feet.
each creature within a 5 feet. So I mean,
Yeah,
you can
5
just
feet,
choose here. Again, it's not locked to the creature like most others. You can just
Yeah.
target a
Like,
space.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, you could just.
Yeah, I'll
This,
put it
this
there
is just to
instead.
this is just to signify what range she has with it.
Yeah, let's put it there instead, and then. Do you still take damage? Half as much on a successful, so it's still like at least 15. Unless someone wants to show barbs, but
My
Technically
reaction's
now.
already burnt.
yeah.
Yeah,
And they
so
would need a 9 or lower, or an 8 or lower.
yeah, I actually have good decks.
So, oh, hello?
Oh no, they're proficient in saving throws.
Oh no.
It's because the
Oh.
spell's weird. So take 1 off. So it would be
Oh,
6
yeah.
off. So 13, so 12, so it takes 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some spells that don't translate. Like
I wanted to do more, but that's
there are
fine.
some spells in D&D Beyond that when they translate to Foundry, like I think Fire Shield is one of the ones that acts weird too. Because they're trying to compensate for it, they programmed it weirdly on here, but it's like if you just edit it yourself, you can just like, oh yeah, the spell has versatile damage, and then you just make the circumstance the bonus. I'm sad it doesn't just translate that, but
Yeah, and then I'll do this.
gotcha.
Of course, at that same one. Hopefully that hit. Nope.
Well, we don't know. That
Unless-
was a 14 heat.
Yeah, that actually does hit.
Yeah, we don't know its AC definitively.
So that's another 7. And then I would like to try and figure something out about this thing. Oh, is it Arcana?
It is Arcana, yeah, because these are a unique creature. They are a monstrosity, but they are tameable.
Yeah.
It's a unique thing for them,
I got it.
or at least their smaller cousins typically are. I don't know about the gargantuan.
So that's probably my turn.
Hold on 1 second. Everything went black on my end.
Oh no. Actually, yeah, this is appropriate because we did get ambushed.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was waiting for my turn. So, how far?
Loading back the map.
You're literally what the map?
It's loading back
Had to load
Loading.
back up. Yeah.
Black on me.
Oh, okay.
I assume the 12 Arcana from Amaris was not enough.
I'm doubting it.
It's not.
Okay.
Okay, so how far away is this creature currently from us? Like, 25 feet?
80. That one is 80 feet because it's in the air. The one in front of us is what it, the distance measured, and then it's up. So I mean, technically 25, 30. This one is technically, I'd say that one just because of the distance. That one's more 80.
Cool. So I am going to aim towards this bird. I am going to get within. Sorry, I am going to get within. Basically 60 feet of it.
Gotcha.
And I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on the one flying in the air. So I need a DC 17 Wisdom save.
What now?
I am hypnotic. I am casting on the one that is 80 feet in the air. Silvery vibes that. and I will give advantage to. It is 60
He's within,
feet, and I am
60
within
feet of
range.
it. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
I just need to make sure.
I know. I'm also giving advantage to Xylus. Okay, so it is now charmed and incapacitated. So its speed is now 0, and it will fly and fall out of the air.
Fuck.
Unless it has
Wait, actually, it might be in range if it falls out of the air of me.
Yep.
You'll still be 80 feet away, or
Yeah, it's still from you, closest.
Damn it. Okay, that's a second level gone.
what were you gonna do to it? Phantasmal Force?
He had held
Phantasmal
a
Force.
spell to Phantasmal when it got in range.
Can't, and held spells can't be redirected.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah,
If you had worded it better, you could have fired it at the other one. But yeah,
I wasn't aware of the other one until after its turn.
that's true. No, yeah, that's fair. It's true. Yeah, no, so
Yep.
you did the better thing, right? Fair. Well, I mean, let's see. Does that spell have a clause for if something's falling or flying?
It just says that they are incapacitated. Their movement speed is 0. So in consideration,
takes any damage. So it's gonna immediately end because that thing is falling 80 feet instantly.
well, I know this was the idea. It's gonna hurt itself early.
I think unless it has a hover.
No, So if a spell does something like this, the spell mentions it. Like, because there's a high level spell called Reverse Gravity that does something similar to exactly this. Of if you don't have a way of saving yourself, or you just flat out pass, or you don't naturally float like a beholder. No, you just straight fall.
So that would be 8d6 or 76 because it is a large creature.
Yeah, because it'd be occupying down. So yeah,
So
it would have been 75. Yeah, so that's right. Hey, pretty good for free, and it is no longer incapacitated.
And that spell is no longer active.
Yeah.
So and I am going to.
There is hope yet, Silas.
I'm going to bonus action drink a. Where is it at? I'm gonna go ahead and drink a. This is not what I was looking for. A potion of empowerment.
Oh fuck! If that was the bonus action, that'd be nasty.
It's turn.
Oh, I was going to free action and try to learn something about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I guess a 11 isn't enough.
Yeah, 11 isn't enough. A 14 was not enough to learn about it. A 16 is, so it's around 15 to 16 for checking it. Granted, that was with a bonus, so I don't know the free action DC. Probably a little bit higher, like 17 or 18.
Have it fly it back up and attack Carby over here.
And it triggers. I will need it to make a save. I'm gonna recast the spell so I can actually see
Yeah,
what's going on.
14.
I think it just makes it. No, actually, it doesn't. My
Your
spell
DC
save
is
DC
much
right now
higher.
is 15.
Yeah.
Well, it's only 17 with Think Text because we did point by, which I hate.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's all good.
Do not consume spell slot. Do not place template. Just put that in chat so I can see it. Yeah. So that. Let's see what I never thought about what I want it to be. It sees a completely different Archgriffin from this one. Start to attack it as if it were fighting over territory.
Fair enough.
So it sees like a distinctly different one that is now attempting to fight it while it's fighting other creatures to claim this territory.
I know.
And then each round on my turn. So it will next damage tick it goes off will be on my turn.
Did you roll damage for it now?
I don't think this one triggers that way.
Is it for real? I'm trying. I would read it quick, but it's a fucking wall of text. Fellow creature.
It's only the last paragraph that matters for damage.
Affected creatures also. So the famous creatures fight forward. Each round that your turn, on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it is, huh? Fair.
And that is fair, considering that this is one of those ones where it says you can make a DC investigation check, but the way the spell's worded, you really can't.
Gotcha.
Not unless it's something like horribly absurd. If it's anything that's like remotely logical to be happening, you can't make that check.
Basically, something else has to happen for it to question it.
Yep. And because I chose something that's perfectly logical to happen, oh, I can muscle in on this territory because these two are busy fighting something they shouldn't be fighting. That's
This is
perfectly
my food,
reasonable.
bitch.
Yep.
So it's currently believing there's another one here trying to fight it for food
and territory. And depending on whether I never chose male or female, so depending on if this thing can tell which sex it is, it also thinks it might be fighting to kill it to claim its mate.
Maybe. Who knows?
Hurt my baby zone will kill you, Cobard.
I mean,
You hurt my babies. I'm coming. I'm gonna book a flight.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna have it do that. Hey, everybody within 20 feet, make a con save, please.
So it's
Wait, let me.
20 feet up at an angle.
Does that include my horses?
They are technically within, because it's 20 feet up, they're technically within range because they don't exceed the range.
I have to ask.
Oh, they're 20 feet up? Oh, so I'm not in that.
Oh, I
No,
passed.
you are, because the problem is I'm going off the sense of like
Oh, okay.
point your set, like basically, because the problem is, yes, height does change things, but it's like if you're just going up as the comparison, there is diagonal measurements, which is like, oh, okay, so no, you are
This
still
horse
absolutely
that-
in range.
Is the other horse in range? No, he's not. Awesome.
No, yeah.
No,
Other
you
one's good.
also fall to the ground.
Yep, I get payback.
You do. So you
Hmm.
take 2d6 of falling damage.
Oh,
I gotta-
sorry.
The horse passes!
Would you consider this an attack or no?
No, it is not an
Plus
attack.
4. Yeah.
Okay.
For it to be an attack, it has to make an attack roll. It's the same shit for breath weapons.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. 'Cause
Yeah.
attack, I can possibly stop it from doing that,
But
but
you are stunned. Yeah.
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 Do we get another save on that? Saving throw or be stunned until the end of the Archcreation's next turn. Okay, so it starts before it gets a benefit. So I mean,
So do I lose con on my thing?
yes, you do. Because you are incapacitated in this status effect with stunned, and being incapacitated makes you drop spells.
Bye-bye, call lightning.
Well, it's a good thing Silas passed.
And the horse passed!
I mean, hey, I'm proud of it.
It's a warhorse. It is literally trained from birth to charge a pike line with the full intent that it is going to die.
I'm gonna say
in
that
glorious
one's
battle.
Bolt. Bolt's fucking determined. That's Bolt, that little bitch boy over there, that's Dante.
Dante.
The discrimination.
When they got grappled, no offense to Dante, love him to death.
AoE because it's done.
All right,
Sorry, guys.
first things first. Free action, think tax. Bonus action, blade song. Which I need to make that a 2. I need to roll a 1d6 for the phantasmal force. The other griffin is going to try and beak attack it.
Yep.
So it thinks it just took five damage from a beak attack.
Yeah.
That is psychic, by the way. I think the spell specifically states that it's psychic.
Yeah, it's psychic, but they believe it to be logical.
Yeah, it feels like it just got pecked by another griffin.
Gotcha.
And what do I have that's an action? What do I have that's an action? That isn't concentration. Fuck.
Well, in fairness, your concentration should be gone because you've. Oh wait, no. Is it concentration to keep that up?
Phantasmal Force is.
I may have closed it. Yeah, it is concentration. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
It's a spell I'm not familiar with. I'm familiar with its cousin, a Phantasmal Killer. That's the one I keep thinking of. Like, wait, it does. Oh no, I'm thinking of Phantasmal Killer.
Oh no, I can't do that. I was gonna say.
I mean, there's Shatter.
Fuck it.
Ooh, Line of Death.
It's up in the air, and what's her face is now on the ground, so this isn't gonna hit her. So kindly go fuck yourself. Technically DC 17 dexterity save, please.
Are proficient in this. They fail. Just barely. Oh yeah, Silas, by the way, you do have an advantage from Silvery, just to keep in mind.
Ah, gotcha. 28 lightning damage.
Oh, rhythm.
So, Silas just, from Amaris' storm cloud, Silas just holds up his hand, catches a lightning bolt out of the air, and then hucks it like a javelin.
Look at that! Not pulling the.
My God, the lightning javelin from Dark Souls it is real. It is still good.
Is that your turn there, Silas?
I think that is every action I am
Yeah,
capable of
and you can't-
taking
and you
except
can't
a
recall on
reaction.
them. Yeah, you can't recall on them anymore, so yeah, that is pretty much most of everything. Technically movement, but that's if you want to move.
Actually I do. I want to move just a little further back. I want to be able to see them both, but I'm going to move right there.
Under all that armor, he's still a wizard, so I mean, makes sense.
Under all no, there's no armor here.
Under all that magical armor. There you go.
What it is it's a whole all five of those whips because there's a the whip. It is five different. Yeah, they're just spinning around him in an insane speed.
That hits.
Oof. Taking 19 points of piercing damage.
Oof, they big. Oof, they're really big. Okay, thank God.
What is 45 minus 19?
I think that misses as well.
Also, I will hellish rebuke this. Actually, you know what? No, I have an even better one.
45 minus 19, you take 10 off of it, so you get 30, so then minus another 4, so you be at 26.
26? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna hellish rebuke it. I'm actually gonna do something. I'm actually gonna do this.
Oh, hey, look at that.
To make a DC 15 charisma save, please.
Okay, this will be amusing. Is it charisma or charismatic?
The bird.
No. I mean, hey, there are weird creatures with weird stats. You never know. This thing might be a lady slayer. We don't know.
Well, charisma's more force of will than it is.
It is, but it also charisma is both.
And it gets pushed 10 feet. 7 damage and pushed 10 feet.
Oof.
Did I get you the damage? 10, just 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would just be the direction that's the most away from you in its direction comparison. So yeah, that makes sense where it is.
All right.
Because like I know like the repulsion shield and shit like that is pretty much like if it's an auto push on response, it's just whatever direction is immediate from you. Because like you'd have to shove to choose.
So keep going or we'll stop there. It is like getting.
It is late, yeah. I think it's a good spot to call it.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, bud.
You kill my horses, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm about to get revenge on this thing.
Yeah. Got a couple more griffins just specifically just to kill the horses.
I'm gonna kill. I'm about to book a JetBlue flight right now. Don't tempt me.
Just get a griffin king, and it's just
yeah, it's gonna like they just can't spawn forever until the horses are dead.
I'm gonna use
Oh god.
very much. I'm happy I got to use it.
I finally got to use my bloody sword, even if it wasn't like it was good damage. I can't complain about that. It's just probably should have shot shit.
It's kind of hard
Happy to use it, though.
melee focus with a bunch of fly creatures.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that. It's just like I'm happy to get to use the sword. I probably should have shot it though, because I could have shot twice versus like, haha, make a save. Cool, that's my turn. I guess the cantrip. Man, granted, it did good damage. I can't say shit. It did like 15.
Had fun.
Yeah. It was fun to get to